When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We're the ones who bleed that copper and blue. Me and my crew, yeah. Believing in you. Oilers after dark.
For a Stanley Cup playoff game as the veteran John Carlson plays it across to his partner. And then checking back in the lineup, Jason Dickinson moves in for the Oilers. One hand on the stick, circles the net. Dickinson drops it. Jake Wollman, a shot into traffic. Rebound, score! Kasperi Kapanen right in the slot. 38 seconds in, and the Oilers strike first.
For the Edmonton Oilers here in Anaheim, and he just creates the turnover and just protects his puck, doesn't give it away, keeps possession, gets it back to the point. But watch Kapanen just out-battle Minchikov in front, gets his stick free and is able to put this by Joe Stahl, who doesn't even see it coming.
Kapanen's fourth goal of the series, as Edmonton has scored first now.
Just can't happen, and it leads to all this here in the offensive zone for Anaheim.
The Ducks out top. Here's Carlson into traffic, and it's gloved and held onto by Tristan Jarry. And it's grabbed by the Oilers in their own end. Trent Frederick lugs it through center. Frederick top of the circle, held onto by Dostal. Kapanen leads it up the wing. Here comes Draisaitl in the zone. Draisaitl goes off to Darnell Nurse, a shot. Fought off and saved and held onto by Dostal. Here comes Ryan Poehling into the zone. He has a shorthanded goal in this series. Poehling from a tough angle. Fought off by Jarry and up into the netting. Draisaitl back to the point for Bouchard, who walks to the blue line. McDavid top of the circle, cross ice. Draisaitl, Bouchard! A one-time blast and a save by Dostal. Here is Bouchard. Off for McDavid, who curls in. McDavid down low. Minute 10 left in the power play. Bouchard looking for a lane. Across for Nugent Hopkins. Score! Rebound put in. 2-0 Oilers.
Draisaitl continues the offensive zone time, and they just get to work. Pass across seams. Good net front presence. Zach Hyman there. Just a good shot by Ryan Nugent.
Cycles it around. Draisaitl in the corner. The trailer off the bench, and Ty Emberson, and that drive is slowed up by Lukáš Dostal.
It's not very common, but don't go over the line.
There is a shot out high and easily handled by Dostal from Trent Frederick. Inside 8 minutes to go in this opening period. Stretch pass, Poehling cuts in, McTavish a shot, and a glove save by Jarry.
Jarry going one way and has to go back, and this is a beautiful save.
And a heat-seeking missile chasing after him, and Tim Washy is his fourth line, trying to create havoc for the Ducks. Going wide, Nurse. Nurse throws it on net, swept aside by Dostal. The top line right now out there for the Ducks. Carlson goes wide. Carlson drives the net. Lost control of the puck as he got stood up, trying to turn the corner by Bouchard. Back to the point in Trouba. Slap shot. They hit a body in front, off to the corner. Penalty coming up. And the Ducks will get a power play. Trouba again, a drive. Save, Jarry, rebound, BL denied. Bouchard stepped into one. Now here's Carlson cutting in. Shot saved by Jarry. And then Carlson went tumbling in. But Leo Carlson generating a chance back the other way.
Leave the zone, stretch. He's getting a flip pass or an indirect pass. In this case, it's direct from Gauthier, and he's just flying through the neutral zone, pushes the Oilers defenseman back, and Bouchard gets back in time just to force him to the outside enough.
Lacombe walks the blue line, makes a slap shot. Gauthier shot! What a rocket by Cutter Gauthier! Power play goal, and Anaheim is on the board.
As they did so, holding it, then passing, holding, then passing, and finally Cutter Gauthier takes it upon himself here, and he attacks the dot. Watch. Matthias Ekholm's going to give it to him, so I'm going to attack the dot, give myself a good angle, and he just fires this one past Tristan Jarry. And he and the Ducks are loving it. You can see why.
Here's Jake Wallman from behind his own net. Goes off his skate. Here is Draisaitl cutting wide. Centers, and a save by Dostal. And a battle right in front of the Edmonton bench where they may have had too many men on the ice. Here comes Lacombe streaking in. Backhand! Saved and hit the side of the net. Played in game one. Haven't seen him since in this series. Walking down. Kreider. John Carlson. Give and go. Shot! Scores! Kyle Granlund ties the game.
Well, the first unit for the Ducks had some opportunities, but this time it's the second unit on the ice. I mean, it's really a 1A, 1B, a perfect give and go between Granlund and Carlson. And he's got too much time to come down that middle seam to pick his spot.
Chipped out of the zone by Kapanen. Here's Jackson Lacombe at the Anaheim blue line. Turns it over. Jack Roslovic goes wide. Cuts in. Shot. Save Dostal. Rebound. Another save from Dostal. McTavish backs it up for Lacombe, who walks in. McTavish down low. Creeping in. Pass broken up. Picked up. Shot saved by Jarry. Rebound not free and picked up. Here comes Granlund. Stretch pass. Kreider walks in. Kreider cross ice. Granlund shot. Saved by Jarry.
So after the Oilers go one way, just look how quickly they transition up the ice. They create a 3-on-2. Take away the time and space. Don't allow the Ducks to get set up.
Here's McDavid. Bouchard. Score! Evan Bouchard to the power play. The Oilers 2 for 2 on the man advantage, and they reclaim the lead.
You know, he's taken a lot of criticism so far in this series. Just a huge win in the face-off circle by Leon Draisaitl. And how quick is that puck move? That fourth line has been a huge part of this series for the Ducks, and he's been a big part of that fourth line.
And it started innocuously for the Ducks, moving into D. It's a save by Jarry. Cutting in with some speed was Kreider for the Ducks. That gets Seneca, cuts wide. Seneca shot, saved by Jarry. Knocked down in front, Jarry, another save. Killorn was right on the doorstep. But Draisaitl with a play, glove down by Lacombe. Now here's Moore out high. Ian Moore, that shot is blocked by Wallman. Picked up, redirected wide by Washy off the shot from Carlson. John Carlson, off for Jackson Lacombe. Cuts his way in. Carlson a drive. Blocked in front. Score! Rebound, put home! Jeffrey Viel ties it for the Ducks.
And he has the ability to keep the puck in. He was at the top, and then he rotates down into the bumper position, looking for that high screen, but he creates this entire offensive sequence by just being comfortable at the top of the blue line. And look at Jeffrey Viel, a big goal last game.
And his stick tied up momentarily. One-timer stepping in is Carlson. That shot is blocked. Now back the other way. Here comes McDavid. Connor McDavid drives the net. McDavid saved by Dostal. Just kicked his leg out.
Opportunity because of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Seneca sets up Carlson, but it's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins that blocks this shot that allows McDavid to just take off, and take off he does. And look at the extension of Dostal's right leg. Little fake there by McDavid, and look at that. He gets a toe on it. I mean, wow, just a second, third effort.
Through the neutral zone and it knocked away. Fresh off the bench. Here come the Oilers. Going wide. McDavid drives the net. McDavid on net. Dostal dives and knocks it away. Coming off the wall with a stretch pass, looking for Alex Killorn. Tries to get around Connor Murphy, driving the net, and a stick save made by Jarry. Leo Carlson with some speed, carrying it through the neutral zone. Centers, Gauthier, shot, saved by Jarry.
Just get a piece of him, and that's what's been effective against the best player in the world.
Good stick by McTavish. Paling, redirected, Jarry's looking around. Can't find it.
I think that's it.
Anaheim has won in overtime. second. The officials are talking this over.
And the headsets are coming off here, Roxy.
All right, here we go.
After review, the puck completely crossed the goal line.
It's important to Cooper now. He's got 3 lefties, 3 righties.
Sorelli again headed right off after the faceoff as Mike Matheson is back in his own end. Turns it over. Net front kicked out by Dobish. Touches it on for Hagel. Hagel seam. Shot from Getzel was fanned on. Puck retrieval. Whisks it back out. Kucherov seam. Hagel hangs. Net front for point. Stopped by Dobish. Puck loose in front. Swept out of there to safety along the board. Montreal in transition. Top line out there. Caulfield moves in with a shot. Swallowed up by Vasilevsky. They rev it up to 2x speed there. Awesome place to be. Struble shot popped out from Vasilevsky. Whisked out and kept in at the line by Struble. Second biggest hockey arena in the world. Out high, it's Hudson. Back to Demidov. Down low, it's Slavkovsky. Searching for a lane. Demidov for Hudson out high. Lane Hudson, wrister kicked out. Rebound turned aside on Slavkovsky by Vasilevsky.
Not able to find the back of the net. Slavkovsky, he's
trying the one-timer from Caulfield. Demidov for Hudson. Hudson sets up Caulfield toward the net, and Vasilevsky covers off the stick of Suzuki.
I mean, the Oilers have scored 15. The Ducks have scored 20 in the series. The Ducks are 6 for 12 in the power play. Edmonton's 3 for 10. So the Ducks have 3 more power play goals. They got a shorthanded goal and 2 empty netters. And that's part of the reason they're up. And a very opportunistic overtime goal that was disputed. There you go. Top line, Carlson with Kreider and Terry. Terry did not take the morning skate today. Granlund with Killorn and Beckett, Seneca. Palin, he's been a tower of power. They got a lot of juice out of their third and fourth line centers. Palin is playing 13.33 per game. He's got 3 goals in this series. Tim Washy is playing 13.21 per game. And his fourth line mate, Jeffrey Vial, available to every team in the league at one point this year. He's got 2 goals in 4 games, including goals in back-to-back games that were real difference makers. The game tire against Edmonton in game number 4 on Sunday night. Oilers, do or die tonight. This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Well, I have this scenario.
Happy Monday morning to me.
When you can have this scenario. Get your garage door maintained or repaired before disaster strikes with Abe's Door Service. Instead of paying thousands on a replacement door, you may just need new rollers, hinges, some lube, and realignment. Let their experts have a look today, because at Abe's Door Service, service is their specialty. Online at abesstore.ca.
Life looks different for everyone. Maybe you're starting out, building a career, or stepping into a well-earned retirement. Whatever stage you're at, Alberta Blue Cross offers flexible personal benefit coverage, from prescriptions and dental to vision and travel coverage. Visit ab.bluecross.ca/personal today, or call 1-800-394-1965 to speak to a personal benefits consultant. Alberta Blue Cross, right there for moments that matter.
You're listening to Rogers Game Night on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
We're just playing now, we want to win the series, but we got to take this one game at a time, and we got to start with a win tonight and start with a good first period and take it from there. We're not going to win the series in the first period here tonight, so just continue to chip away at it and see where it goes.
All right, that is Edmonton Oilers' Leon Draisaitl with a goal and 6 assists. against the Anaheim Ducks, and this continues a trend for the King of Leon against Anaheim in his career. As we go to Legacy Heating and Cooling, who's hot and who's not. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments and no interest fear. Leon Draisaitl has played 11 games all time against Anaheim in the playoffs. He's got 6 goals and 20 points. Kasperi Kapanen's had a great series. 4 goals, 5 points. He's looked good playing alongside Draisaitl. He had this to say on the pressure of tonight's game.
I think there's a lot of room to improve, and honestly, I don't think we've been really even close to what we were playing at the end of the season, which was looking pretty good. And at the same time, there's no panic there, and we're a confident group, and it helps when we have a lot of older guys that have been through a lot of adversity before. So it's all good. You know, the cliche is take one shift at a time, one period at a time, one game at a time, and just claw back.
All right, there you go. That is the Edmonton Oilers' Kasperi Kapanen. The Pizza 73 out-of-town scoreboard is brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The Buffalo Sabres have a chance to eliminate the Boston Bruins tonight. The game is tied in the final 2 minutes of the third period at 1-1. 1-1 is the score in the final 2 minutes between Boston and Buffalo. Meanwhile, series tied 2-2 between the Minnesota North... Did I say the North Stars? The Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Stars. And Minnesota, go-ahead goal on the power play. Dallas has been lethal on the power play themselves, but Matt Boldy has scored. And it is 2-1 for Minnesota heading to the third period in Dallas. Series tied 2-2. Western Hockey League tonight, the Medicine Hat Tigers at home. Series tied 1-1 with PA. The Raiders up 1-0 after 1. Stay tuned following the game for the Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance Goal of the game. Whatever life brings, we got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. 13 minutes to face off. Rob Brown coming up. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
40 years strong in Western Canada, Pizza 73 has been serving up the pizza you crave. From their famous pan pizzas and golden crispy wings to bold new creations like stuffed crust and the all-new volcano pizza, they keep bringing the flavor. Born in OilCountry, made in OilCountry, they're proud to be serving Edmonton since 1985. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Order now at pizza73.com.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at Selly Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino.
This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
Yeah, no, the fans will be out to support, and they always bring incredible energy, especially when playoffs come around. So I know we're really looking forward to coming out here and playing hard.
All right, do or die tonight for the Edmonton Oilers, down 3-1. Rob, it's cliche to say, Rob Brown joining us, that the Oilers got to park it, but they got to park it after what happened in Game 4, and they've got to elevate their level of play, don't they, tonight in Game 5?
They do. You have to have a very short memory as a professional athlete. You just can't dwell on what happened in the past, because there's nothing you can do about it. The situation they're in is the situation they're in. They need to win tonight's hockey game. This is where experience comes into play. It's when you face adversity, because now you have something to draw on. You know, the series against Vancouver, series against the Dallas Stars, series even against the Florida Panthers when they came back and won 3 straight to force a Game 7. The Oilers have not had their best game yet. Tonight they need to have it. And the biggest thing for me tonight, and it'd be the key to the game, they have not had a save that stole a goal from the opposition. The entire season. Both goalies have made the saves they were supposed to. Tonight, they need a save or two that they're not supposed to stop. Because Anaheim gets chances. No matter how good defensively the Oilers play, they'll get chances. Connor Ingram is going to have to come out and steal a couple saves away from the Anaheim Ducks.
All right, we should mention Lukas Dostal the net drive by Connor. Connor McDavid's third period against Anaheim was the best that he's looked yet.
By far.
2 hard net drives. He got her going.
Well, yeah, Dostal has not had a good series as well. Like their
but he made a big save in the third.
He made, and the second one wasn't. It was I mean, McDavid was on his one-hand backhand. That wasn't it. But the one where McDavid went around Seneca and all the way across the crease, that is always a tap-in wide-open net for Connor McDavid. Dostal, he made himself, I don't know what he's listed at, 6'2". He was about 6'5" on that one. And that if the Ducks were to win the series, it may have been on that save. They have gotten, so when we just said they need those kind of saves from Ingram tonight, Dostal has not been great, but he has had a couple of those saves that have made a difference in the hockey.
All right, so Ingram, I know what the defense pairings were in the warm-up. I don't think the warm-up means anything. I would find that odd that you would go into a game like this. Same with the line combinations, by the way.
To me, line combinations are good. Every time that there is a face-off offensively and the Ducks do not have Jackson Lacombe on the ice, I am putting Connor and Leon out there together. You got to take advantage of the third pairing. Now, the third pairing has been good for the Ducks, but it's not Jackson Lacombe. So I think tonight...
Jackson Lacombe's been the best player in this series.
Oh, and it hasn't even been close. This is his coming out party as a superstar. Chris Knobloch, this is going to be work for him tonight. He has got to find situations that he can get Connor McDavid in mismatches with the opposition, and it's going to have to be against the defense because Joel Quenneville does not care about the forwards who they put out against Connor.
So you have not seen the entire series a lot of McDavid and Draisaitl.
Well, you know, one of the reasons why is they're both killing, so they're not coming out at the end of killed penalty kills. Plus, they're not killing the penalties off. So, yes, I do believe that's something we're going to see it. But to me, any chance you can get a mismatch against the third pairing, anytime in the game, first shift, last shift, middle of the period, if they put their third pairing out, you got last shift, I have Connor and Leon out there trying to take advantage of it.
Based on the warm-up, Trent Frederick's a healthy scratch.
Well, Trent Frederick had a tough game last game, and it's a must-win. You throw what you feel is your best lineup out on the ice, and we'll see tonight if he's not in the lineup, that's an opportunity for Szymanski to have a bounce-back game, Colton Dock to have a physical game, and Curtis Lazar, they need one face-off for him. When he takes a face-off, he needs to win them.
Well, and he hasn't won enough of them, and that's been part of the factor, is the work they've gotten out of their... So, I mean, the Oilers' penalty killing speaks for itself.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. Ducks are 6 for 12. The Oilers have given up more goals against on the PK in the first 4 games of the series than they did in the entire 24-game playoff run 2 years ago, 2020.
Well, and we talked about it earlier tonight on your show. When the offensive players on the power play score, it bleeds into their 5-5 game. They become much more confident. They get good touches. They feel good about themselves. Now when they're playing 5-on-5, they're not afraid to make plays because everything's going right on their power play. Biggest thing is don't take silly penalties. The Oilers have taken some silly, unneeded penalties thus far in this playoff series. You can't against the power play this 50%. So to me, play physical, play smart. You know, set the tone early. You've got a fan base here that wants to go nuts. Set the tone early. That doesn't mean scoring
goals.
But
they've scored first in every game, Rob.
Well, that's the problem for the Anaheim Ducks. They don't realize that when you get scored upon, you're supposed to feel sad on the bench. Anaheim, when they faced adversity in this series, they come out even stronger.
All year, Rob. How many times have they come back late in games?
They're number 1 team in the National Hockey League. They have got a quiet, I don't even know if it's a quiet, they've got a confidence, that team, that they can score against anyone. That's why they're not afraid to play river hockey against the Oilers. The Oilers, on the other hand, got to play low-event hockey tonight if they want to win this and force a Game 6.
I just look at the center positions, and we know McDavid's in, Draisaitl's in, Dickinson's in. They don't have Henrik. Edmonton is completely compromised down the middle.
They are.
Against a young, fast team, and it's been a challenge.
It's been a challenge, but this is the hand you're dealt with. There's nothing to do, so instead, play a simpler game. Just simplify, play a better defensive game. Some of the injuries that Oilers have in this series hasn't forced them to make the turnovers and the plays they've made. So those are things they can take out of the game. You might not be able to go end-to-end, but you're not going to turn the puck over. So tonight, puck management is going to be huge.
All right, let's go to the Ford Keys to the game, brought to you by Ford. Ready, set, Ford.
Well, 3 things. Connor Ingram's got to be good, the power play's got to score, and the penalty killing has to be much, much better than it's been all series long.
All right. Great stuff with Rob Brown. Brendan Escott coming up. We're going to bring you some of the audio in-house here as the fans get jacked up and ready to roll. stretching just outside of their dressing room. The officials have come on the ice. It won't necessarily be a positive. Well, they're not getting it that bad. It's fine. There we go. Obviously, the fans smart enough to realize different officiating crew, and they need the Oilers to play better. There's no question about that. We're going to carry this right to the Edmonton Oilers coming on the ice. Again, it's the Edmonton Oilers, the Anaheim Ducks. Do or die for the Oilers. Connor Ingram leading Edmonton on the ice for game number 5. We're at 108 decibels here at Rogers Place as Connor Ingram takes the walk to lead the Oilers charge. Down 3 games to 1. Do or die. Does Edmonton have a 1998 comeback against Colorado or a 1990 comeback against Winnipeg in the full? Cam Moon will have the call up next. But for dealers, NHL hockey, playoff style on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's here. The Ford, it's a big deal. Not yet. The Ford, it's a big deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford It's a Big Deal event is on. Really? Now! Hurry in to lease a 2026 F-150 STX with black adherence package from $237 bi-weekly at 0% APR for 36 months with $54.90 down. That's like $119 a week. The Ford It's a Big Deal event. Visit your Alberta Ford store or Ford.ca.
Ever wondered what it would look like to combine your favorite sports team with your favorite casino games? Now you can! Play Alberta has partnered with the Edmonton Oilers to offer fans a top-shelf selection of exclusive slots and table games, including Edmonton Oilers Cash Eruption. Experience top casino games made for Oilers fans only on Play Alberta. It's your turn, OilCountry. Download the Play Alberta app today for your chance to score. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
Meet Joe. Joe knows that a happy partner equals a happy trip. Joe booked a room through Edmonton's besthotels.com and scored up to $225 in rewards. Hello date night, fancy dinner, the works. Joe is smart. Be like Joe. Visit edmontonsbesthotels.com to book your next stay in Edmonton.
Not every comeback happens on the ice. Maybe it's your first run in months, playing with your kids, or a long shift at work. At Sather Reed Sports Medicine, we believe recovery is a team sport. Sport medicine physicians, physiotherapists, and performance experts working together using the same collaborative model trusted by elite athletes. Bringing locker room medicine, multidisciplinary care, and performance-focused recovery to everyone. Honoring Edmonton's sports medicine legacy, visit us at SatherReedSportMed.ca.
The American National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies regular, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We ask that you remain standing and join the singing voice of your Edmonton Oilers, Robert Clark,
in the performance of the Canadian National Anthem. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command.
Is OilCountry.
McDavid,
Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's Game 5 between the Oilers and the Ducks. The Oilers need a win to keep the season going. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Aidan Gannum. We are the Oilers Radio Network. And the starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Check out the newest fan cave in Kristalina Nera or any Coventry show home for a chance to win Oilers prizes. Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Connor McDavid with Leon Draisaitl and Kasperi Kapanen. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. In goal, it's Connor Ingram. For the Ducks, Mikhail Granlund with Alex Killorn and Beckett Seneca up front. On defense, Pavel Minchikov and John Carlson. In goal, it's Lucas Dostal. The referees, Eric Furlat and Kendrick Nicholson, Kyle Murchison and Travis Toomey. They're on the lines. We're underway here at Rogers Place as Bouchard up the right wing off of Kapanen, skate to McDavid, now to the middle for Ekholm. Left wing to Draisaitl, drops it. It goes at the blue line of the Ducks. Stepping up is Granlund. He'll softly dump the puck in. Bouchard around on the right wing for Kapanen. Across to Ekholm, now to McDavid. His pass gets picked off by Terry. Will go back into his own end and drop it off. And it's Leo Carlson into the Oiler end through the middle. Lost it, and Roslovic can smack it out of the zone, and it goes down into the Anaheim end. Into the right wing corner. It's lifted up and out by Trouba. Murphy at center ice, right wing to Savoy, off his stick and in. Dostal sets it. Trouba up the right wing, off the boards and out. Nurse will shoot it back in. Dostal will set it. 24 saves in that 4-3 win in overtime on Sunday for Dostal. Puck behind the goal. Lacombe on the right to Trouba. Up to center ice. Wanted to get it to Vial. Instead, it's Emberson. And inside the Oiler end for Wallman. Comes out, or goes in behind the net. Stops back there. Washi tries to force him to the right wing. Up the right wing boards, and the puck to center ice. To Podkolzin, and he shoots it into the glove of the netminder Dostal. We have played 1 minute and 35 of a scoreless first period.
So Trent Frederick is a healthy scratch. The Oilers have run their first forward lines through, and it's going to be Hyman with Nugent Hopkins at center and Podkolzin. McDavid and Draisaitl playing together with Kapanen. We're going to have Doc and Lazar flanking Szymanski.
And Lazar out there right now. Take this draw against Washi, just outside the Anaheim blue line. And the puck goes to Szymanski, who's tied up there a bit by VL.
If that was him doing that, he would have got a penalty this series.
Nurse through the middle. His pass hit a skate. Comes over to Murphy. He'll give it to Nurse.
That was a hook, and they didn't call it.
Murphy, the right wing, off of Lazar and in. Carlson will take it behind his net. Rim it around the boards to Kreider, who gets it out. Nurse at center ice, shoots it in. It hits the side of the net after it hit a stanchion on the glass. Dostal was out of the goal. Puck cleared the center. Goes off of McTavish into the Edmonton end. So Ekholm drills it around on the right. Trying to keep that in was Trouba. He couldn't. Puck comes out to center. Now on the right wing, it's Bouchard just into the Anaheim zone. Into the middle, across, scores! Down the left wing was Podkolzin, and it's 1-0 Edmonton.
What a shot by Vasily Podkolzin, and for the 5th straight game, the Edmonton Oilers have scored first. Nugent Hopkins and Bouchard bring the puck in the zone on the right side, and Bouchard waits and fires a pass cross seam right on the tape of Podkolzin, and he one-touched it and roofed it high to the blocker side up and over the netminder. What a rip job by Vasily Podkolzin.
Great shot by Podkolzin. They get his second of the playoffs. 2:22 into the first period. And Edmonton up 1-0. There wasn't a lot of room there.
He beat him clean, though.
He beat him clean. Perfect shot by Podkolzin. It's 1-0 Edmonton. It's Podkolzin into the zone. A backhand off the shoulder of the netminder Dostal. Hyman goes into the left wing corner. Up against the boards, got dumped down. Granlund on the right side to Seneca. He got it out. Emberson at his own blue line. Off the boards that hit the linesman. Puck goes back into the Edmonton zone. Emberson for Wallman. Podkolzin for Bouchard and Nugent Hopkins. And the Oilers are up 1-0 here in the first period. Draisaitl over the line to Kapanen, drops it to the blue line. Ekholm across to Bouchard. Just over 3 minutes into this opening period. Right wing for Draisaitl, top of the circle. Draisaitl, a shot, save, made Dostal, the puck into the slot. It's bouncing around, goes over to the left wing. And on the left wing boards, Minchikov won't get it out. Draisaitl keeps it in. Cross ice pass to McDavid, has it top of the circle, gets checked on the play, and out through the middle of the ice. It was Leo Carlson to Cutter Gauthier into the Oilers zone. They'll get it across. Trouba blasts the shot. The rebound, and Terry fanned on it. Ingram made the initial save. Terry had a chance, but it was a bouncing puck. And McDavid will get it to center ice to Draisaitl. Comes into the Anaheim zone. Now to Murphy. Murphy lost the top of the circle. And Lacombe will get it out, give it to VL. Cross pass for Moore. He's in all alone, goes in behind the net and all the way to the left side. Had a chance to put it on goal. He didn't. Takes it to the left wing. And the puck in the left wing corner. 1-0 Edmonton.
Oilers need a change here. This line's been out there for a while.
Just over 4 minutes gone here in the opening period. Vasily Podkolzin opening the scoring for the Oilers. Puck on the right wing point. Hellison's shot doesn't get through. Went off of Washi. Washi in the right wing corner to VL. Puck to the middle and able to poke it out. Kapanen. Edmonton's trying to make a quick change here. Is Moore into the Oilers zone to VL on the left wing. VL at the top of the circle gets dumped down. And the loose puck to Curtis Lazar. Now to Wallman. He'll go behind the net. And now out through the middle of the ice. And it's Wallman. Long pass just off the stick of Doc. Scooped up by the glove of Dostal. We get the whistle. 4 minutes, 43 seconds gone here in the opening period. 1-0 Edmonton leads.
Colton Doc coming off an illness. Missed the last game. Trent Frederick. A little bit of a surprise. I mean, this guy signed a long-term deal in Edmonton. He had a rough night. He's had some decent stretches, certainly down the stretch. He's out. Lazar's in ahead of him. And out comes Nugent Hopkins again with Podkolzin and Hyman.
Nugent Hopkins with points in 4 straight. That assist on that opening goal. Face off to the right of Dostal. Puck at the top of the circle, and Hines will get it out just off of Kreider. Nope, he didn't touch it. That's icing. I think Kreider thought he did touch it, but I guess not.
Kreider thought he was going to get a veteran call. He did not.
Face off to the right of Dostal. As Nugent Hopkins back into the face-off circle with Ryan Palin. No, they dropped it once, but they're going to have to do it again.
Minnesota up 3-1, 7 minutes left, third period in Dallas. Series tied 2-2. And they're in overtime. Buffalo up 3-1 in the series, but tied 1-1 with Boston. 3 minutes in overtime, Buffalo wins. Obviously, they eliminate the Bruins.
Here's Wallman's shot. And that one hit bodies, goes into the right wing corner. Back to the blue line to Emberson. Across to Wallman. Pushes it into the left wing corner. John Carlson up the boards. It doesn't get out. Hyman will keep it in. It goes in behind the Anaheim net. 1-0 Oilers here in the first period. Puck to the right side. Hyman to the blue line. No, Wallman is shot. And that one goes off of McTavish. And that one hurt a little. And the puck sent to the blue line. Emberson to Wallman. And the left wing can drop it to Hyman. Goes to the left wing corner to Nugent Hopkins. A shot off the arm of Dostal. And it goes out of play as Nugent Hopkins tried to go short side.
They seem to be going high, short side, high blocker side on Lukáš Dostal. And that one caught a piece
post too.
They've hit 2 crossbars since scoring the goal.
That hit Dostal's arm and then the crossbar and goes out of play.
Anaheim's completely comfortable to be in the situation they're in. They have been able to come from behind all season, and they've come from behind in all 4 games in the series, and they lead the series 3-1.
They haven't scored the first goal in a game yet. There's Roslovic to the left wing point to Ekholm to Roslovic. In behind the net, Jason Dickinson goes to the right. Pass in front of the goal goes off of Dostal. The top of the circle, Seneca clears it. Shot back in by Matthias Ekholm. Along the top of the circle on the right wing. Dickinson to the point to Ekholm. His shot. Now one block. The rebound put on net. Good save by Dostal. Has a chance in the slot for Roslovic. Up the left wing is Killorn. At the Edmonton line, will dump it in. Ekholm.
Whoa, where are you going?
I don't know. He kind of ran right into Bouchard. The puck up against the boards. Goes to the blue line. Minchikov across. Carlson shot. And that one off a skate to the right wing corner. Granlund to Killorn. We get spun around by McDavid. The loose puck to Ekholm. Up the left wing for Savoy. He'll go across to Bouchard. Bouchard slowly to center ice. Now to Kapanen. Will dump it in. Glove by Dostal. They'll put it off the glass. Kapanen keeps it in. Kapanen top of the circle. In behind the net. Wanted to get it to McDavid. Instead to the left. We'll say it was knocked down by a high stick. And we get the whistle. 6 minutes, 38 seconds gone here in the first period. 1-0. The Oilers lead on the goal by Vasily Podkolzin. Here in Game 5, Oilers need to win to push it to a Game 6. We'll be right back. This is from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
In OilCountry, winning on the ice goes hand in hand with winning off the ice. With the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 presented by Rogers, winning can mean both a life changed and a life saved. Because every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. And with the largest jackpots in all of sports, you could become Alberta's next millionaire. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com, because when you play, all of OilCountry wins.
AGLC license number 744517.
Did you hear what happened to Rick while he was building his fence?
Yeah, he hit a natural gas line. They had to evacuate his entire neighborhood at dinner time, too. I bet he didn't make any new friends that day.
It cost him a ton to get the line repaired. I wonder why he didn't get his underground utilities marked.
Don't be that person. If you're digging on your property, request a locate for natural gas lines. It's free and can prevent serious injury or financial loss. And you won't upset the neighbors. Visit clickbeforeyoudig.com. A safety message brought to you by ATCO.
Oilers fans, this is one you won't want to pass up. Step into Coventry's newest Oilers fan cave in Crystalina, where every day feels like game day. Visit any Coventry show home now through April 23rd and enter for your chance to win the ultimate show home opener prize pack, packed with unforgettable Oilers experiences and a luxury stay. Details at coventryhomes.ca. Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 1-0. Oilers lead the Ducks. We played 6:38 of the first period. The Oilers playoffs 50-50 presented by Rogers, back with some of the world's largest jackpots. Tonight's early bird prizes include $10,000 cash and 100 chances to win $100 for Tim Hortons. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win.
Oilers with a couple other opportunities here. Dostal got lucky as Nuge hit the crossbar, and then point blank, Dostal made a great save off Roslovic.
Roslovic can steer it into the Duck zone. Lacombe to Trouba, up the right wing boards. It doesn't get out. Roslovic keeps it in. His shot tipped on net. Saved by Dostal on the redirection by Dickinson. From the right wing point, Murphy behind the net. Goes past Dickinson. Terry up the right wing to Carlson. Now to the middle to Lacombe. And Lacombe into the Oiler end. A snapshot, and that goes just off of Murphy. And Murphy's got it in the right wing. Up in the air and out. Glove down. Viel will shoot it back in. Ingram to set it behind the net.
Whoa.
In fact, he put it up the boards, and that's not getting out. It comes in front to Washi. His shot blocked. Then smacked on goal by Viel. Pad save made by Ingram. Puck along the boards. Szymanski's trying to get it loose. He does. To Murphy in behind the net. Off the right wing boards and out. And the puck to the neutral zone. Murphy following the play to Lazar. He'll dump it in. It goes to the left wing corner. Midjikov to the end boards. Around on the left. Doc was trying to keep it in. Viel got it out. Wallman can shoot it in. Puck inside the Anaheim zone, and it up the left wing to Viel. He gets hit at the blue line by Emberson. Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard. Slides off the check of Granlund. Now on the right wing to Emberson. 1-0 Edmonton. Just over 8 minutes gone here in the first period. Puck shot into the Anaheim zone. Dostal to play it. To Hines in the left wing corner. He goes along the boards off the skate of Bouchard to the middle, and Hellison up the right wing just got it out, and Podkolzin will shoot it right back in. Dostal in behind his net. Got it to the blue line, and Nugent Hopkins kept it in. Tipped on goal. Scores! Nugent Hopkins with a shot from the right point. He got redirected, and somehow that went 5-hole on Dostal. And the Oilers are up 2-0 as Zach Hyman with the redirection.
Yeah, Hyman with the redirect. This line has had an unbelievable start to this game. They've had 4 scoring chances, and they've scored 2 goals. And Nugent Hopkins directs it on the net. Double deflection, but Colson gets a piece of it, and Hyman feathers it home through the 5-hole of Dostal, and Edmonton leads 2-0.
It wasn't a hard shot, but a good redirection by Zach Hyman, and Hyman gets his second of the playoffs. 8:33 time of the goal. And the Edmonton Oilers have a 2-0 lead on the Anaheim Ducks here in Game 5. Nurse with it just inside the Edmonton zone. Off the boards, down the ice. That's icing. Well, you talk about it all the time. Just put it to the net. It wasn't a hard shot.
Well, Connor
but if it gets redirected twice, now it becomes difficult.
Now, we should state Edmonton was up 2-0, and we're out shooting Anaheim 8-4. They're up 2-0. They're out shooting the Ducks 6-1 here. Huge draw back in the Oilers D zone here. And it's going to be Roslovic, a righty, to take it.
To the right of Connor Ingram. Roslovic in there with Paling. Well, he was in there. Oh, no, he stays in. And the puck gets into the right wing corner. Murphy up in the air off the glove of Paling, and Roslovic comes out with it. Left wing to Savoy into the Anaheim zone. Off of Nurse, it goes to the left wing corner. Roslovic centers it, and off the stick of the netminder Dostal. Murphy drills it on goal. Right pad save made by Dostal. The puck along the boards is Midjikov. Grinds that up the right side to Paling. And now to John Carlson. Carlson with it in front of his net. On the left wing to Terry. Terry taken out at center by Kapanen. Puck back into the Anaheim zone. Jackson Lacombe will go in behind his net. Lacombe up the left wing to Leo Carlson. Rolls it into the Oiler end. Puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. It's Bouchard. Cross ice to Draisaitl. Draisaitl now to Ekholm down the left wing. The shot and the save made by Dostal. There's a big rebound. Bouchard trying to get it on goal. That goes off a skate, and it's up near the blue line and cleared by Terry. At home at the Edmonton blue line. Left wing to Kapanen, off his stick and in. Kapanen and Draisaitl each with points in the first 4 games of this series. Puck inside the left wing corner of the Anaheim zone as Kapanen battles. Gives it to Draisaitl. On the right wing, cycles it to McDavid. To Draisaitl, went off a Trouba. Bouchard shot. Scores! Redirected by Draisaitl. And Edmonton is up 3-0.
Just a great three-way passing play, but right now the Oilers are getting all. We're going to get a change in goal.
Wow.
We are going to get a change in goal. Billy Husso is coming in for Anaheim here. As Draisaitl gets his second of the playoffs for a Bouchard and McDavid. Now, are they doing this just to act as a timeout here? Or is Husso coming in for good?
Going to do something to change the momentum. We're 10-13 into the first. It's 3-0 Edmonton. And Rogers' Place is coming unglued. Billy Husso into the game. His last game was April 16th. It was a 5-4 win in Nashville.
No penalties. You're up 3-0. Don't give them any juice. Their power play's been lethal.
On Colson, Hyman, and Draisaitl, the goal scorers for Edmonton. They're up 3-0 here in the first period of Game 5. On the right wing, Moore got it to the line, didn't get it out. Then Lazar got spun around. Penalty coming up to the Ducks. As Lazar got dumped. Viel's trying to get into it with Emberson.
Take the punch.
Yeah, Emberson's 7, none of it.
Let him punch you. Let him.
Well, the Oilers are going on the power play. We got 9:29 to go here in the first. 3-0. Edmonton leading the Ducks in Game 5. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Meet Joe. Joe knows that a happy partner equals a happy trip. Joe booked a room through Edmonton's besthotels.com and scored up to $225 in rewards. Hello date night, fancy dinner, the works. Joe is smart. Be like Joe. Visit EdmontonsBestHotels.com to book your next stay in Edmonton.
Did you hear what happened to Rick while he was building his fence?
Yeah, he hit a natural gas line. They had to evacuate his entire neighborhood at dinner time, too. I bet he didn't make any new friends that day.
It cost him a ton to get the line repaired. I wonder why he didn't get his underground utilities marked.
Don't be that person. If you're digging on your property, request a locate for natural gas lines. It's free and can prevent serious injury or financial loss. And you won't upset the neighbors. Visit clickbeforeyoudig.com. A safety message brought to you by ATCO.
Ever wondered what it would look like to combine your favorite sports team with your favorite casino games? Now you can! Play Alberta has partnered with the Edmonton Oilers to offer fans a top-shelf selection of exclusive slots and table games, including Edmonton Oilers Cash Eruption. Experience top casino games made for Oilers fans only on Play Alberta. It's your turn, Oil Country. Download the Play Alberta app today for your chance to score. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Ian Moore goes to the box for tripping. First power play of the game goes to the Oilers. They're up 3-0 here with 9:29 to go in the first.
Oilers at 30% on the power play in the playoffs, 30% in the regular season. The problem for Edmonton in this series is Anaheim's power plays at 50%, 6 for 12. Edmonton's 3 for 10.
Oiler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Face off to the right of Billy Husso. Came into this game after the third Oiler goal. And the puck to the point. McDavid will walk in towards the net. Tried to get that across to Draisaitl. Puck goes to the boards, and it'll be Paling out to center ice. Paling into the Oilers zone. Wanted to get that to Killorn. He does now. Killorn on the right. The one-timer off the crossbar. That was ripped off the bar by Paling. That was a sharp angle and somehow still found the bar. Ingram can stop it behind the net. Puck goes to McDavid, and he comes through the middle into the Anaheim end. Right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, right wing point to Bouchard. Across to Nugent-Hopkins, back to Bouchard. Top of the circle to Draisaitl. Into the corner to McDavid. He'll step out, jam it on goal. Save made by Husso. Puck on the right wing, and it is cleared out by Hines.
Everything to the net for Edmonton. Everything. 10 shots on goal in the first 11 minutes, and you've chased Billy Husso.
Minute to go in this man advantage. 3-0 Edmonton leads. 8:25 to go in the first period. Up the right wing. Draisaitl. The Anaheim line got stood up on the play, and Paling will get it down the ice.
Can't be afraid to dump it in. Go get it.
McDavid through the neutral zone. Into the Anaheim end. Right wing to Draisaitl. To the middle to Hyman. To Draisaitl. Right wing corner to McDavid. McDavid to the line. Now McDavid off the right side. Give it to Bouchard. Left wing corner. Nugent-Hopkins has passed through the middle, hit a stick, but now McDavid has it on the right wing. On the right wing corner. Draisaitl to McDavid, trying to go behind the net. Over to Nugent-Hopkins to the left wing point. Bouchard has to hurry, but he won't get there in time.
Still have 12 seconds here. Can do a quick up here.
Draisaitl into the Anaheim zone on the right wing, up against the boards, and that does squeeze loose, and it goes right to Terry. Penalty is done as Terry is checked at the Edmonton blue line. Oilers 0 for 1 on the power play.
That's a great kill for the Ducks. Edmonton's still up by 3.
Echo in his own end. Goes in behind the net, stops back there. Left wing to Wallman. Up the left side, off the stick of Roslovic. Husso around the boards, Dickinson to Roslovic. His shot just went wide. Savoy's pass to the middle. Terry broke it up. And give it to Gauthier now to Carlson on the right wing, and just poked off his stick perfectly by Wallman. Wallman's got it in the left wing corner. Long pass to center, but Lacombe broke it up. On the left wing, Paling to the left wing corner of the Oilers zone. Goes in behind the net. 6:39 to go in the first. 3-0 Edmonton leads. Puck chopped to the side of the goal. Off the stick of Ingram. Puck over to the right wing. Doc in the corner. Behind the net to Ekholm. Now to Doc. Up to the blue line where it was kept in by Hellison. Getting it out will be Wallman. As Lacombe will go in behind his net. Husso got bumped into by Doc.
Husso tried to sell out.
And the crowd wasn't buying it. Nor were the referees. Lacombe with it in his own end. Lacombe on the left. Just off the stick of Seneca. He got hit by Murphy. Crowd reacts to that. Granlund goes behind the net. Dumped down by Draisaitl. Penalty coming up. Oh, take them both.
Both.
It's going to be even up.
Called a dive on Granlund.
It will be even up, so it'll be 4-on-4. We're going to take a break. 5:49 to go here in the first. 3-0 Oilers lead the Ducks in Game 5 from Rogers Place. It's Sport Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at Selly Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino.
Stay connected with your community and enjoy the latest updates and exclusive access to concerts and events by becoming an 880 CHED Insider. Don't miss out on a single moment. Sign up now at 880ched.com and click on CHED Insider Newsletter to become a vital part of Edmonton's premier news and talk community. 880 CHED, Edmonton's news, today's talk, where Edmonton stays informed and entertained today and every day. All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home of no payments, no interest for 1 year. 3-0 Edmonton leads. 5:49 to go in the first period. Offsetting Miners, so we're going 4-on-4.
And out-of-town Scoreboard, Pizza 73, Boston, David Pasternak, GWG and OT. They extend that series to the Bruins. Still down 3-2 home for Game 6. And Minnesota winning 4-2 in Dallas. Stars up, or Wild up 3-2 on the Stars and coming home.
All right, McDavid out of the Oilers zone. Jumping up into the play is Wallman. We give it to Nugent Hopkins to Wallman. Off his stick goes to the left wing corner.
Oh, Wallman got picked there. Hard back.
Out to center ice. Leo Carlson got it in on the right wing, and the shot through the middle. Fanning on it was Terry. And it's McDavid on the right side with Bouchard to Bouchard all alone. And the shot to the glove side just misses.
What a chance. This is pawn hockey right here, right now.
Carlson into the Oilers zone to Terry. Right wing point. Lacombe to Carlson. Right side. It's Terry. Top of the circle. To Jackson Lacombe. Now to Leo Carlson on the right wing. Left wing point to Lacombe. Lacombe to John Carlson. Right point to Lacombe. Skates to the right. Gives it to Leo Carlson. Now to Seneca. Seneca down the right wing corner, in behind the Edmonton net. All the way up to the left wing point. He's going to run out of room and then lost the puck, and it comes out. Gauthier into the Oiler end on the right side. Check top of the circle. Nugent Hopkins. Give it to Podkolzin. Swing it back to Bouchard.
Hyman and Potts. A little bit surprised. This is the combo.
Podkolzin on the right wing. Into the Anaheim end. Goes to the right wing corner. Shoots it around on the left. Murphy. Across, but there's nobody there for Edmonton. And Michikov will get it out. Give it to Seneca. Makes a move at the Edmonton blue line. Shoots it in. Puck goes to the right side. 15 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. 4 minutes to go in the first. 3-0 Edmonton leads. Connor Murphy. Into the Anaheim end on the right wing is shot, and that is off the stick of Hines, and it goes out of play. Just 3 seconds left to go in the penalties of Draisaitl and Granlund.
Now, they've hit a post, but the shots right now are 10-2 for Edmonton. The Oilers have scored 3 times, and they've hit 2 posts. And Bouchard just missed a glorious opportunity. And I mean a glorious opportunity.
That's sent in all alone from the top of the circles in. Just missed on the glove side. Face off to the left of Husso.
The Oilers would love if Roslovic could get one. He's a streaky scorer.
Murphy across to Nurse, his shot, and that's a stick save by Husso. Puck in the right wing corner. And we're back to 5-on-5. John Carlson to the right side, goes in behind his net.
Missed a high stick on Savoy.
The left wing to Hines will get it out. Puck comes into the Oiler end. Kreider into the left wing corner, runs into Nurse. Draisaitl around the boards. It doesn't get out. Goes back to Draisaitl out through the middle. He'll give it to Roslovic. Maybe a 2-on-1. He's got Nurse with him. Roslovic, he's in all alone, and a pad save by Husso. Puck in the right wing corner. Roslovic to the left wing point. Draisaitl across to the right wing side. Emberson over to Nurse. Left wing. Draisaitl across to Emberson. Hit him in the skate. Puck to the blue line. Nurse keeping it in. Right wing to Doc. Doc goes to the right corner. In behind the Duck net to the left side. Left wing point. Draisaitl's pass, and that got blocked. And Paling will get it to center ice and then dump it in. 2:48 to go in the first period. 3-0 Edmonton leads. Wallman, right wing to Lazar. Lazar shoots it into Anaheim territory. Husso knocked it down.
Nice job by him.
The thing was riding up on the glass, and then Lazar's going to keep it in. Give it to Doc. Right wing corner pass in front. Szymanski in front of the net off a stick of Lazar, and that just went wide. Puck in the right wing corner. Szymanski in the slot. Now Ekholm is shot and booted out by Husso. Granlund will get to center ice for the Ducks. Into the Oiler end. Good job by Bouchard as he broke that up and gets it out. To Podkolzin. Cross ice, picked off. And Seneca will shoot it, but it hit the curved glass at the Edmonton bench. And we get the whistle. 2:04 to go here in the first period. 3-0 Edmonton leads.
Oilers have had lots of chances to add to the 3-0 lead. Husso's been good.
Like really good chances.
And Kreider got away with a high stick. Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, put Coles in this line's combined for 2 even strength goals here in the first period.
Nugent Hopkins wins the draw, but it goes past Nurse into the Oilers zone to the right wing corner to Murphy, into the middle of Nugent Hopkins. We'll get it out up the right side to Hyman. And it's Hyman into the Anaheim end. Across the middle, a backhand that goes wide. Right wing corner, Viel up to the top of the circle, and Moore will get it out into the middle to Minchikov. He'll shoot it in. Murphy behind his goal. Murphy off the boards and out of the zone.
Do not give anything up late here in the period, Cam.
John Carlson at his own blue line for Anaheim.
Oh, what a play.
Now to Leo Carlson through the middle. Backhand. Bad save made by Ingram. And the puck cleared out. Great stop by Connor Ingram.
They needed that one.
Leo Carlson had tremendous speed through the middle as Gauthier comes into the Oiler end. Left wing is shot off the arm of Ingram, and that goes out of play. It glanced off the top of the stick. 1:08 to go here in the first. 3-0 Edmonton leads.
Ian Moore got rattled hard, and then a great touch pass from Gauthier through the middle. Hit Carlson. Bouchard was angling him. Carlson had to take the shot on the backhand and fighting it off, and it was a nice right pad save. There was Edmonton Oilers netminder Connor Ingram.
Face off to his right. Halen out it in his skates for a moment. Draisaitl gets it out through the middle of McDavid. Now to Draisaitl in over the line. Across the Kapanen, and all that just getting his stick in there at the last second was McTavish. We're into the last minute here in the first. 3-0 Edmonton leads. McDavid's pass behind the net, picked off by Trouba. Won't get it out. Wallman will keep it in. Pumps it around to McDavid in the right wing corner. Goes to the top of the circle. Kreider there for Anaheim. Get it up the right wing to Paling, and then stripped off his stick by Draisaitl. 35 seconds to go in the period. Now to Bouchard. Bouchard makes his way through the neutral zone. Off of Dickinson. Right to Seneca, into the Oiler end, drops it. Killorn goes to the right wing corner. 20 seconds to go in the period to Seneca. Around to the left wing point. Minchikov to the right side for John Carlson behind the net. Granlund, his pass hit his stick, goes over to the right wing point. Carlson in from the right point. Bats it out of the air, goes to the side of net, jammed on goal, pad save made by Ingram off of Killorn, and Bouchard will get it out in the first period. Will come to a close, and the fans here at Rogers Place very appreciative of that first period by the Edmonton Oilers. They've got a 3-0 lead after 20.
Yeah, dominant first period from Edmonton, the sort of requisite response you need. It's do or die, and they played like it was do or die. And if anything, I would assert to you in the first 17 minutes, the Oilers could have had a 5-0 lead. They had lots of chances. Billy Husso's looked good in goal after Lukasz Dostal got chased there. Good start.
We can head downstairs. Aiden Gannam standing by with Vasily Podkolzin.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Vasily, a really strong first 20, a goal for you. Just take me through what worked so well in the first.
I think just, we're nothing to lose right now. So we try to play our best hockey right now, play aggressive, play more offense, play more with the puck, I think. And the speed is good right now, so just keep doing that.
The second period has been a bit of a struggle for your group through the first 4 games, 9 goals against. What's the plan heading into the second to try and fix that?
Just keep doing what we did in the first, and just keep playing the same way, keep playing strong and fast, and try to not let him play the puck much more than we are.
Thanks, Vasily.
Thank you,
guys. There we go. Vasily Podkolzin after the first period with Aiden Ganem.
What I love about Vasily is the interview process is a microcosm of his work ethic on the ice. Like, he knows he's had a great series. You can make an argument he has been the Edmonton Oilers' best player in this series, and that's saying something, right? When you are on a team with McDavid now, it might say something as to why Edmonton's down 3-1, but the reality of the situation is, this is a guy, we've gone to him more this year than anybody. There's so much focus on McDavid and Draisaitl and Nugent Hopkins and Hyman and Bouchard, but the reality is maybe arguably the most consistent player and one of the subtle underrated pickups by Stan Bowman during his time as GM was getting Vasily Podkolzin for a 4th-round pick. Good start for the Oilers.
Really good start. They're up 3-0 here after 20. Vasily Podkolzin, Zach Hyman, Leon Draisaitl score for Edmonton. Evan Bouchard had a pair of assists. So did Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Connor McDavid with an assist as well. So game 5 so far, 20 in the books. Good start for the Oilers. They're up 3-0 here after 20. Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, they're standing by. They got the intermission for you when we come back. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Oiler fans, this is one you won't want to pass up. Step into Coventry's newest Oilers fan cave in Crystalina, where every day feels like game day. Visit any Coventry show home now through April.
Oilers go! 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 Oilers go!
All right now. That first period gave us some ambition. Just hanging with the crew, that's the tradition. We're kicking back and loving this intermission. We're Oilers after dark, feel the superstition. A soulful groove, a winning coalition. Gonna light it up, that's the one condition. Yeah! Oilers after dark during intermission. All right now. Yeah, Oilers after dark, we hit the scene, living out a true Edmonton dream. Slide out on the ice so fresh and clean, on the coolest machine you've ever seen. Oh, come and ride the Zamboni. Come and ride the Zamboni with me. We're on the Zamboni. Woo! We're on the Zamboni. Yeah! Come and ride the Zamboni. Come on, come and ride the Zamboni. Yeah, ride the Zamboni. Yeah, Oilers after dark, we hit the scene, living out a true Edmonton dream. Slide out on the ice so fresh and clean, on the coolest machine you've ever seen. Oh, come and ride the Zamboni. Come and ride the Zamboni with me. We're on the Zamboni. Woo! We're on the Zamboni. Yeah! Come and ride the Zamboni. Come on, come and ride the Zamboni. Yeah, ride the Zamboni. Yeah, Yeah, Oilers after dark, we hit the scene, living out a true Edmonton dream. Slide out on the ice so fresh and clean, on the coolest machine you've ever seen. Oh, come and ride the Zamboni. Come and ride the Zamboni with me. We're on the Zamboni. Woo! We're on the Zamboni. Yeah! Come and ride the Zamboni. Come on.
Oilers pretty high event to me. It's just the high events are going in the right direction this time.
Well, the high events, in all honesty, the first 10, 12 minutes was all Oilers. And they gave nothing. There was 2 shots against. The Oilers did catch a break when it was 3-0 on the power play. Who was it in the corner? I think it was Ryan Pelling from the corner. He ripped one off the crossbar. He had beat Ingram up top short side. So a break for the Oilers on that one. But really, they weren't giving up any chances. Now, the Anaheim Ducks have to completely open it up now. They already play a very wide open style of hockey. Now it becomes even more wide open, and they're going to be looking for long stretch passes, breakaways, and they have some set plays. Evan Bouchard had a really good first period, made a couple great plays offensively, but they had a set play that fooled Evan Bouchard coming back the other way that turned into the Leo Carlsson partial breakaway that Ingram made a big save on. They throw a puck right up the middle, and Cutter Gauthier kind of deflects it to an area, and they skate into it. That's something the Oilers are going to have to watch as this game moves along. You'll see a lot more of those plays. They're called hope plays, but when you're down 3, you have to hope one of them works for you. So the Oilers, it was high event, but they really didn't give up a whole lot going the other way, and that was a good thing.
For sure. And when they did give up a quality opportunity, the best chance of that frame for the Ducks belonged to Leo Carlsson coming off the rush, and he was stonewalled by Connor Ingram. And this was in the final minute and a half, 95 seconds of that period. So just the importance of that save, Rob, I don't know that can be underscored to keep this a 3-0 scoreline.
Well, and that's the one I was talking about, where they have a set play, and Carlson, an incredibly gifted player, and we're actually, I thought they were about to show it on the Jumbotron, but he came up with speed. He went one way with his body and then tried to throw a backhand back the other way and fool Ingram, but he didn't. Ingram got his right pad on it and kicked it out. Again, a 3-0 lead 10 years ago was a very safe lead in a hockey game. A 3-0 lead nowadays is not near as safe, and it certainly isn't against the Anaheim Ducks. You want to build on it. So that save there, allowing the Oilers to still be up 3 after 1, huge. If the Anaheim Ducks score, the Anaheim Ducks have been down a couple goals going into the second period a few times in this series and found ways to tie the game. So the Oilers keeping that little bit of a buffer between them and the Ducks, that third goal, huge. So big save by Connor Ingram, and it's tough. For the first 13 minutes of the game, he only saw the 2 shots. So there's a long stretch between shots, yet he stayed sharp and focused and made a big save when needed.
They were 88% in the face-off circle, Rob. They were 14-2 in that period, 14 of 16 on the draw. You can't tell me that didn't have something to do with how much of the play that they dictated as well. That's yeoman's work in there.
It is. In your defensive zone, that gets you out of your own zone quickly. In the offensive zone, and we've talked about it many times, the Oilers are the best team in the NHL with set plays off face-offs, and they're able to get into a lot of those set plays because they win face-offs. The Oilers were better in every aspect of that period. There was nothing that the Anaheim Ducks did in that period that they could feel good about themselves. They chased the goaltender. The Oilers got some scoring from different lines. They mixed the lines up today, Chris Knobloch did, and they were rewarded with a fantastic first period. But you want to keep going. Next goal is going to be big. Next goal in this hockey game for the Oilers, and all of a sudden the Anaheim Ducks, their will in this game will be a little less. Anaheim scores the next goal, well, then there's belief, because the Anaheim Ducks have come back from a lot. They led the NHL in comeback victories this year. They've done it in this series. They've fallen behind in every single game in this series. So the next goal is big in this one.
Absolutely it is. Rob Brown is with us for all our intermissions. Hopefully we get a few more intermissions along the way here. That is great analysis. We will step out here for a quick update on the news. Come back. We'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Yeah, wow, 87.5 2.5% in the face-off circle. That's craziness. 12-6 shots on goal. 3-0 the score line at Rogers Place as we bring you Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they're the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and
Oilers After Dark! The puck drops, it's time for the show. Watching the game with the crew I know. Late night hockey, lights are down low. For the Oilers, we're ready to go. Orange and blue and our hearts burn bright. We are the faithful, we own the night. Scoring a goal, yeah, it feels so right. We are the faithful, we own the night. Oilers After Dark! Oilers After Dark! We own the night! Yeah, we own the night!
Jobs growing, and neither should your career. Heavy metal equipment needs heavy equipment technicians, and they need them now. They've grown by another 40 haul trucks, and they need you to keep them going strong. You'll never run out of opportunity with heavy metal equipment. If you're a heavy equipment tech who wants growth, stability, and work-life balance, apply today to work in the Alberta oil sands tomorrow. Get a heavy wallet with heavy metal equipment and rentals, helping you move the earth.
This is Global News at the first intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. Bylaws have now been passed by Edmonton City Council to conclude 7 council committees at the end of their current terms as council refines its priorities and realigns resources. They include the Anti-Racism Advisory Committee, among others. In a release, Mayor Andrew Knack says that they have other avenues for their work to continue. And we'll be learning more about the province's plan to pilot a 120 speed zone on Alberta highways tomorrow. The government launched a survey on the issue last year and say 68% of respondents support increasing the limit to 120 on divided highways. The Transportation Minister and the Mayor of Leduc will announce the next steps for the pilot tomorrow. And a doctor is overall happy but has questions with the new rules put in place for the Royal Alex Hospital. The rules say people looking for care in the emergency rooms must have their bag searched and will only be limited to one. Dr. Lewis Francischetti worries about people who need multiple bags and hopes security will be thoughtful. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be at the second intermission on 880 CHED.
You think you know the Brick? Well, did you know that Edmonton is where we started? And that's why we're proud to be a sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers. Can't make it to a game? Well, the Brick is the place to build your ultimate sports viewing room. We've got an unreal selection of game-worthy seating and the best TV and home theater brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. So, if it's time to upgrade for the big game, think the Brick. A proud sponsor of your Edmonton Oilers.
Legacy Heating and Cooling is your supplier of maximum comfort, bringing you the cool AC you need. You just have to call Legacy. Call Legacy. For comfort at night when the hot air suffocates you. Call Legacy. Call Legacy. For comfort in your wallet with no payments or interest for 1 year. Call Legacy. Call Legacy. You deserve comfort. Cool off today with AC from Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Is at the intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
3-0 Edmonton after an explosive first period of action here at Rogers Place, and it's time for the out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. couple of games in the NHL are final now. The Bruins in overtime, saving their season in Game 5 against Buffalo. They were down 3-1 in the series. They have at least eaten into that lead. It's 3-2 after a 2-1 overtime win in today's game. And the Wilds have gone up in their series against the Dallas Stars. Minnesota has not had a lead in a series, a 3-2 series lead, I think in 17 years. It's been a long time for the Minnesota Wild to have a series lead like this. They do over Dallas late in their series after a 4-2 victory tonight. And the Toronto Blue Jays were in action a little earlier on. And I skipped to the Blue Jays because if you haven't heard by now, Bakersfield Condors season came to an end over the weekend. They fell in their best-of-3 series with the Coachella Valley Firebirds in Game 3. Had to win that one, did not. So they're done in the Calder Cup playoffs. But yes, the Blue Jays were active and 3-0 victors over the Boston Red Sox today in baseball action. Trey Savage getting back on the bump. He went 5 1/3, struck out 3. It was scoreless for him. So he did his part. Excited to see him back in the rotation for the Jays. That's the out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73. Let's get you back to play-by-play. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer are next. Ford Dealers NHL Hockey is live on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and better than ever. With more early bird prizes, bonus raffles, and $1 million jackpots, the largest 50-50 in professional sports can change your life forever. And every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. Get your 50-50 tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place. Who knows? You could be Alberta's next millionaire.
AGLC license number 744517.
Oilers fans, celebrate the Stanley Cup playoffs with the bundle made for sports fans. With Rogers Xfinity Internet and TV, you'll have Canada's most reliable internet and the best entertainment experience. So you can stream Bouchard's Body Checks in every room of the house. Watch every Draisaitl Dirty Dangle at home and on the go. And there it is! And admire McDavid's magic all season long. Spectacular! Bundle today and bring hockey home on Canada's best 5G Plus network. Learn more at rogers.com/5G. Rogers, this is our game.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're getting ready for the second period of Game 5. 3-0 Edmonton leads. And tonight's Oilers playoffs 50-50, presented by Rogers. It's in support of the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation, supporting kids and families in need across oil country. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win. But Colson, Hyman, and Draisaitl scoring for Edmonton in the first period. And we dropped the puck. We're underway in the second. And on the right wing, Gauthier into the Oilers zone. A shot goes off of Nurse in behind the net. In from the left wing point was Lacombe to Terry on the left side. Dumped it in behind the net, chopped around by Nurse. Trouba keeps it in right on goal. Stick save made by Ingram. Nurse on the left wing. The puck goes all the way across to the blue line where Lacombe hits it across the shot. Good save made by Ingram on a hard shot by Leo Carlson. The puck flipped up and out. And Carlson will turn it up at his own blue line. Only got it to the Edmonton line, so Dickinson can shoot it in. Draisaitl into the corner with Lacombe. Puck along the boards inside the Anaheim end. McDavid gets control. Out to the slot. Bouchard rips it just wide.
Wow, he had a lot on that.
He got all of that one. And the puck on the right wing in the Anaheim end. It comes to the blue line, and it just passed Draisaitl. It came out down the left wing. And into the left wing corner was Carlson, and he could not get a pass across. Puck to the right wing point. Hellison's shot, and the save made by Ingram. Cleared out by Ekholm through the middle. to Draisaitl. And then Ekholm got chopped down by VL in behind the play.
This might have been, we got to see where this took play. He got right in the back of the leg, looks like it.
The Oilers are about to go on the power play. Ekholm gets up, skates to the Oiler bench.
2-minute minor penalty, roughing.
Got to score here.
Roughing the call. Yeah, Ekholm had got it out, and
it's a blindside hit.
He just hit him in the back, really.
Well, he's lucky he didn't get him up higher. Oilers 0 for 1 of the power play. Lost a little momentum late in the period.
The Oiler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Second power play of the game for Edmonton. Puck goes to the right wing corner. Hyman up against the boards with Mintyukov. Now to Nugent Hopkins. Go across to Draisaitl. Off the left wing boards for McDavid. To the blue line in the middle, it's Bouchard. Left wing point to Draisaitl to Bouchard. Left wing, top of the circle, McDavid. To Bouchard. To McDavid. McDavid spins back to the line. Now comes down the left wing. He'll go to the corner. Behind the net. Over to the right. Float it to the line to Bouchard. Bouchard, right wing corner to Draisaitl. Across to Nugent Hopkins. Went off his stick. Now he'll get to it. To the right wing corner for Draisaitl. To the blue line for McDavid. Walks to the middle of the ice. McDavid now on the left in front. The save by Husso with a left pad on the redirection by Hyman. And a penalty coming up to the Oilers.
They are diving every time they're touched.
It's going to be a hooking call.
Anaheim, that time was Killorn, and he knows how to sell it. What a chance for, you know what? Husso's been terrific. He's made 7 saves, and the Oilers, 4 of them have been A-grade scoring opportunities.
Hyman going to the box.
It was Hyman, not Draisaitl.
They were both there, though, but in the vicinity. It will be a hooking call against Zach Hyman. Yeah, both had their stick in there, but Hyman's getting...
Well, they just showed it. And did Alex Killorn sell this? I mean, he flung himself into the boards.
So we're going to go 4-on-4 for a minute 8. 3-0 Oilers lead. 2:10 gone in the second period. Face off to the right of Connor Ingram.
Husso's been excellent.
He has been excellent. You're right. That redirection by Hyman easily could have been a goal. Murphy will take it in behind the Edmonton net. Husso came into this game after the 3rd Edmonton goal. That was 10-13 into the first. As Roslovic cross to Murphy. Murphy to center ice. Snaps the puck in. Goes into the right wing. All the way up to the line. And it comes out. Murphy.
There's the animosity that I thought we'd see with the officials.
It was just bubbling under the surface as Podkolzin into the Anaheim zone. His shot off the outside of the net. He tried to go short side again.
Husso lost his balance almost on it.
I think he did. There's Lacombe out of his end. Swinging back to Trouba, now to Seneca. Into the Oiler end. Seneca is kind of by himself. Cuts across the top of the circles and then forced out of the zone by Kapanen. Seneca still with the puck. On the right wing. Gramlin now to Seneca. To the left wing side, Leo Carlson. Off the left wing boards to John Carlson. John Carlson, left wing corner. Over to the right. Now the Ducks are on the power play. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. First power play of the game for the Ducks. And on the right side, Carlson off the right wing. A shot, bad save made by Ingram. Puck along the left wing. Terry's got it in the left wing corner for the Ducks. To the point to Carlson on the right to Gramlin. Right wing to Leo Carlson to John Carlson on the blue line. To Leo Carlson right wing to John Carlson. A walk in, get it across. One-timer, great save by Ingram. Booted out the left pad. It gets cleared out as Terry let that go off the left wing. A good stop by Connor Ingram. Penalty over in 7 seconds. 3-0 Edmonton leads. Just over 4 minutes gone here in the second period of Game 5.
Bizarre out there on PK.
Anaheim goes offside as the Oiler penalty expires.
The other thing that this does is because you've got McDavid and Draisaitl on the same line, and I know they occasionally kill penalties, but it allows you the other three lines can play more minutes. We know that. But it allows you sometimes to come out of a PK if you're not using Connor and Leon, which the Oilers did not, using that trio of players. Yeah. Now, they're going to get their fourth line on the ice because these guys haven't had a shift yet.
So they get out there right now as Lazar will take the draw outside the Edmonton blue line. Washy out of the face-off circle. In comes VL. And the puck to Lacombe over to Trouba. He'll shoot it in. Goes into the left wing corner. It's caught up against the boards. Loose to Szymanski, then lost it to Washy, and he gets hammered on the play. Skating through was Emberson. Puck to the right point. Trouba shot tipped just wide of the net. Moore got a piece of it. Here's Washy with a shot. Save made by Ingram. And he's going to hold on. Lots of traffic in front of the Edmonton net, and Connor Ingram found it through all of that. .436 gone here in the second period. 3-0 Edmonton leads.
Good hit by Emerson.
Yeah, I'll say it was.
Out comes Nugent Hopkins with Colson and Hyman. This has been Edmonton's best line. 2 even strength goals.
Off the draw, puck goes to Lacombe. He comes down the left wing. A shot, pad save by Ingram. He covered it up. It hit his pad, and then he covered it up right away before anybody could poke that thing into the goal.
Oilers going to have a second face-off man out here. Lazar comes on for Podkolzin. So Curtis has got to win a face-off here, going head-to-head against Granlund. Lazar only took one draw in the first period.
And this goes to the left wing point. Lacombe to the line to Seneca. And he makes a move. Wow. He'll get down the left wing across to Killorn. Couldn't get a shot through. And Nugent Hopkins going to get it out. Oh, that just skipped off the stick of Hyman. It goes down into the Anaheim end. He may have had a partial break. The puck goes into the left wing corner. Nugent Hopkins can pop it around on the right for Podkolzin. Anaheim is tied up on the end boards by Granlund. Nugent Hopkins gets it loose to the blue line. Murphy over to Nurse. Nurse will shoot it. That's blocked. Podkolzin in the slot. Couldn't get one through. And Seneca to center ice for Anaheim will dump it into the right wing corner. Nurse to Murphy. On the right wing off of Kapanen. Carlson in his own end, lifts it up, glove down by Kapanen, waits for him to get onside. His shot down the left wing, pad save made by Husso. John Carlson, left wing corner, up the boards. Gave it to Killorn, now to Minchikov, and that is offside at the Edmonton blue line against Anaheim. 5:44 gone here in the second. 3-0 Edmonton leads.
I think you can make an argument the Oilers have lost momentum on both power plays.
Yeah, and well, the second one took a penalty.
Yeah. Pretty clear Chris Knobloch wants Dickinson going head-to-head against Carlson.
That's what we got out there right now.
And Gauthier with them chasing the game.
Yeah. Puck flipped into the Anaheim zone.
It's out there with Carlson.
And it is Leo Carlson.
That was a hook they got away with. Edmonton.
Puck goes back to Lacombe. We'll give it to Terry. Inside his own end, across to John Carlson. Now to Terry. Terry down the right wing. Into the Oiler end, got by Ekholm. His pass across, diving across, was Murphy to break it up. Dickinson will get it out to Ekholm. Into the Anaheim end on the right wing. Wanted to get it low. It got blocked. It comes out. Roslovic to Savoy. Off the left wing glass and in. John Carlson. Right across. Give it to Hines. Now to Carlson. Into the Oiler end. It's top of the circle. And Draisaitl can jam it off the boards and out. Minchikov will shoot it in.
Kapanen's pounded guys out there. He knows he's out with Connor and Leon. He's got to finish checks.
Wallman will get it down the right wing. Draisaitl skating onto it. Goes to the right wing corner of the Anaheim end. His pass gets blocked, but he gets it back to the blue line. To Wallman, a shot that goes off a stick and wide. Minchikov trying to clear. Hit the stick of Wallman. It did come out. Over to Bouchard, to McDavid. He'll get it into the Anaheim end. 3-0 Edmonton. Just over 7 minutes gone here in the second period of Game 5. Trouba up the right wing in his own zone. To Paling. Now to Moore. And then Kreider's cross-ice pass went hit McDavid.
Connor Murphy has gone underneath. I wonder if he got clipped with a skate.
When he slid across to break up that play. Okay, now down the left wing to McDavid. He comes into the Anaheim end. He'll try to wrap it around. Went off the end of his stick. Up the right wing. A pass misses Viel. It's in the neutral zone. Moore will shoot it in. It rims all the way around to Szymanski. At center ice while he hit the linesman with the puck and then ran him over. Puck along the left wing side in the Oiler end.
Is that former Alberta Golden Bear Travis Toomey?
To Doc down the left wing. Left wing corner. Around on the right. Killorn will get it out.
Oh, Doc got a penalty here.
And, yep. Could be an interference call against Colton Dock.
Killorn's just flopping every time he's touched. He knows how to induce a call, and he just did that.
Oilers will be shorthanded when we come back. 3-0 Edmonton leads. We played 8 minutes, 4 seconds in the second period. It's Game 5. The Oilers and the Ducks. From Rogers Place, Sport Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Not every comeback happens on the ice. Maybe it's your first run in months, playing with your kids, or a long shift at work. At Sather Reed Sports Medicine, we believe recovery is a team sport. Sport medicine physicians, physiotherapists, and performance experts working together using the same collaborative model trusted by elite athletes. Bringing locker room medicine, multidisciplinary care, and performance-focused recovery to everyone. Honoring Edmonton's sports medicine legacy, visit us at SatherReedSportMed.ca.
Portage College is ready to assist you with your educational goals. Portage offers over 30 programs, and with some being delivered fully online or hybrid, they're ready to meet you where you are on your educational journey. Whether it's certificates, diplomas, apprenticeships, degree pathways, or micro-credentials, Portage College has something to offer everyone. And with their small class sizes, you'll never get left on the bench. To learn more about Portage College's programs and services, visit portagecollege.ca. Portage College, it's about you.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and expert diagnosis. So go where the pros go and book an appointment at any of their 15 convenient Edmonton and area locations. Learn more at mic.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Colton Dock in the penalty box. Edmonton shorthanded. They're up 3-0. We've played 8 minutes, 4 seconds of the second period.
Curtis Lazar is going to start this one off. The Ducks 6 for 13 on the power play in this series.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Connor Ingram. And the puck to the right corner, Murphy. To the left wing side, and that is blasted all the way down the ice by Savoy.
So Lazar in the Derek Ryan role as a right shot veteran to win draws in the PK.
Lacombe drops it back. Goche now down the left wing. Puck brought in front to Killorn. He scores. They got passed in front to Alex Killorn. It's a power play goal, and the Oiler lead is cut to 3-1.
Got to give them credit for the different variations that they have. How about that zone entry? Caught Edmonton napping a bit. Up the ice. And Killorn's drawn 2 penalties in this game. And finishes it off with his 3rd goal of the series. And their power play is 7 for 14.
That is crazy. Killorn at 8:26 of the second period. Gets the Ducks on the board. Killorn's got points in 4 straight.
I got to tell you, I am a little bit surprised with who he's got back out here. Coming off of that.
Yeah, 4th line out there for the Oilers. As Lacombe will shoot it in, knocked down by Wallman. It was offside, though.
I mean, Colton Bach just took a penalty. I know you want him to finish hits. Ducks have outshot Edmonton here 8-2. This has been modus operandi for this series. Edmonton's been the better team in the first, and the Ducks have been the better team in the second.
McTavish and Gauthier, the assists on the goal by Killorn. Face-off outside the Edmonton blue line. 3-1 Oilers lead. We're here in the second period as they're going to dump it into the Oiler end. Off the stick of Wallman. It'll get to the line, and then Trouba tripped up Savoy, and Edmonton's going on the power play. Jacob Trouba just went right straight to the box.
Well, Edmonton needs one here because their power play's gone 0 for 2. And Savoy had his feet moving, and Trouba hauled him down, or it was going to be a 2-on-1.
Oiler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Third power play of the game, Edmonton 0 for 2. Face off to the right of Husso.
Paling went 1-7 on face-offs in the first period. They're going to wave McDavid out, or Draisaitl out. Leon's giving him the wave off. Like, come on, man.
So Connor McDavid will take this draw. And McDavid wins it to Draisaitl. He goes to the right. He's at the right point. Snaps a pass that hits a skate. Goes to the left wing corner. McDavid up against the boards. Slides off the check. His pass in front hit his stick, and it is chopped into the corner. John Carlson will rip it around the boards and down the ice.
Don't mind that Connor took it to the net there, though. Edmonton's not put enough pucks on Husso here in period 2.
Bouchard dropping it to Draisaitl. In turn, dropping it to McDavid. Comes into the Anaheim end. Chopped off his stick, and Washi will get it out.
Oilers got to do a better job in the zone entries and give Anaheim credit.
Bouchard to center. And that goes offside at the Anaheim line. Minute 15 to go in the penalty to Trouba. 3-1 Oilers lead.
I might be inclined to have the other power play unit on the ice here if they get nothing going in the next 20 seconds.
On the right wing, McDavid wedged on the boards by Killorn. It's in their skates. It comes to the point, and that's where Bouchard can keep it in. He'll skate across the line to Nugent Hopkins on the left wing. To the middle of Bouchard. Right wing to Draisaitl. To Bouchard. Left to Nugent Hopkins. Into the corner to McDavid. It'll go in behind the net to the right. In front of the net. It goes all the way to the slot. And Bouchard has to shimmy along the blue line. On the right wing to McDavid. Now on the left to Nugent Hopkins. To the blue line for Bouchard. To Nugent Hopkins. Towards the net. Across. Oh, what a save by Husso. Off of Draisaitl. Puck on the right wing. McDavid to Bouchard. Fanned on the one-timer. It goes into the left wing corner. Up to the point where Bouchard will keep a bouncing puck in. Left wing. McDavid across. One-timer. Scores! Leon Draisaitl from the right side. That's a power play goal. Edmonton's up 4-1.
Looking down on the Anaheim bench to see if that was an offside. I do not believe it was. And Bouchard's got his third assist, and he made the play. Brilliant play at the blue line by Evan Bouchard. And then he hits Connor McDavid through the seam. No chance for Husso on Leon Draisaitl's second of the game, third of the playoffs.
10:24, time of that goal. Oilers 1 for 3 on the power play. They're up 4-1 here in the second period. Able to respond with a power play goal of their own here in the second. Good shot down the right side by Wallman. That's icing against Edmonton.
Dickinson at inside positioning. The referee is looking at the linesman here. Dickinson wants an explanation. Roslovic and Dickinson can both take draws.
Face off to the right of Ingram. All right, it'll be Roslovic to take the draw against Granlund. Or make that.
Got to win it.
No, you got to win it. Which, well, get a little extracurricular here. Seneca.
Viel's just out there stirring anything he can get going here down by 3. Of course, he's already fought Podkolzin in the series, and I'd suggest to you that Podkolzin did a pretty good job in that fight.
Yes, he did.
You got to give Anaheim credit, though. They've really developed Washi, Viel, and Paling. And as a result, they're way deeper in their bottom 6 than they were. They went out and got John Carlson in the trade to solidify their top 4D with the emergence of Michikov in the second pairing. But for me, part of the storyline is the juice they've gotten out of lines 3 and 4 in this series.
You got Ian Moore, who's a defenseman, who's doing just fine as a forward.
Yes.
As Wallman goes in behind the Edmonton net, gets away from Viel, toss on the left to Savoy. He'll dump it in on the back end. It's in behind the Anaheim net. As Dickinson, and the whistle went. They call it on off. He was offside. No one heard the whistle.
Oh, Wallman just got slashed by Viel. Right in front of the ref. And the Oilers are looking, what's going on here?
Yeah. Well, the play was called offside. No one heard it, so they were still playing on the end boards. Well, Wallman shot the puck. That's probably what brought that on.
Yeah, they give him a stick, let him know he's there.
Yep, let him know you're there. All right, we're going to take a break. We got 9:12 to go here in the second period. 4-1, Oilers lead the Ducks from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
In OilCountry, winning on the ice goes hand in hand with winning off the ice. With the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 presented by Rogers, winning can mean both a life changed and a life saved. Because every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. And with the largest jackpots in all of sports, you could become Alberta's next millionaire. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com. Because when you play, all of OilCountry wins.
AGLC license number 744517.
It's here. The Ford, it's a big not yet. The Ford, it's a big deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford, it's a big deal event is on. Really? Now! Hurry in to lease a 2026 F-150 STX with black appearance package from $237 bi-weekly at 0% APR for 36 months with $54.90 down. That's like $119 a week. The Ford, it's a big deal event. Visit your Alberta Ford store or Ford.ca.
Ever wondered what it would look like to combine your favorite sports team with your favorite casino games? Now you can! Play Alberta has partnered with the Edmonton Oilers to offer fans a top-shelf selection of exclusive slots and table games, including Edmonton Oilers Cash Eruption. Experience top casino games made for Oilers fans only on Play Alberta. It's your turn, Oil Country. Download the Play Alberta app today for your chance to score. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 4-1, Edmonton leads. 9:12 to go here in the second period. Game 5 of this series. Anaheim leading 3-1. Face off outside the Anaheim blue line. And the puck in the neutral zone through the skates of Doc. Trouba across to Lacombe up the left wing off of McTavish. Nope, we'll say it didn't touch him. And it's icing against the Ducks.
So they move Viel to the third line and McTavish down to the fourth line. Who, by the way, Cam, has already signed his extension. It's a 6-year deal at $7 million. Leo Carlson and Cutter Doce are restricted free agents this year. Those guys are going to get paid.
Oh, yeah.
They're good.
They're very good. Face off to the right of Husso. Szymanski won the draw, but between the Oiler defensemen. So it came out. Murphy on the right to Lazar. Tried to bank it in. It didn't work. And Moore on the left side to McTavish. His shot blocked. And it goes in behind the Edmonton net. Doc up the left wing. Doc trying to poke it past Trouba, who stopped the play and then shoots it into the Oilers zone.
Colton Doc's got to get that puck up the ice there.
Murphy hit Lazar in the skate, and it goes into Anaheim territory. Puck along the right wing boards. Doc in the right wing corner. Going in behind the net. Pokes it around to Nugent Hopkins to the point. Emberson to Wallman. Just missed him with it. Terry will get it out.
How about that breakup by Wallman?
Yeah, otherwise it could have been an odd man rush. Trouba for Leo Carlson into the Oilers zone. To the point. Hines with his shot. Put it over the Edmonton net. Kreider's got it in the left wing corner. Cycle that to Carlson. It comes in front of the goal. Podkolzin got it to the left wing boards. Kreider to the left wing point. To Hines as he goes left wing corner behind the net, and that goes off the back of the goal as Terry tried to go through the middle. Kreider's going to keep it in on the left wing. Kreider in front of the net goes through the slot, and the puck cleared out by Podkolzin. A bank shot barely wide of the Anaheim net, so it's icing. With 7:35 to go here in the second period. 4-1 Edmonton leads. The team's trading power play goals here in the second period. Alex Killorn for Anaheim, Leon Draisaitl for Edmonton. Draisaitl second of the night.
Bouchard with 3 assists. He's on pace right now for 28 minutes. Played 15 of the first 31 minutes of this game.
Face off to the right of Ingram. And Nugent Hopkins win that draw to Podkolzin. Podkolzin is center ice and is able to dump it in. Husso sets it behind the net to Lacombe. Engaged upon by Hyman. Pass comes in front. The shot and is saved by Husso off of McDavid. And the puck to the left wing point. Bouchard got it to the corner. It's flipped up, knocked down by McDavid. McDavid at the top of the circle, but John Carlson got it loose.
Good job.
Got it out.
Colson going right at Carlson. They got to hit Carlson and hit Lacombe every chance they get. These guys are out there together right now. They haven't played a lot together in this series.
Lacombe with it right now. Across to Carlson. Carlson to Lacombe. Up the left wing. Didn't touch Kreider. That's icing against the Ducks. 6:48 to go here in the second period. 4-1 Edmonton leads. A broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford.
Leon Draisaitl, by the way, has tied Wayne Gretzky with the most postseason power play goals in Oilers history with 23. Anytime you tie Wayne Gretzky, that's probably
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Face off to the right of Husso. Draisaitl, McDavid, and Kapanen out there with Bouchard and Wallman. Paling taking the draw for the Ducks. And Draisaitl to the left wing point to Bouchard. Across to Wallman. Has it on the right. Over to Bouchard on the left. Down the left wing. McDavid cross-ice passer was looking to get it to Draisaitl. That was smacked out of the air and cleared out. And McDavid winding it up. Went to dump it in. It hit Lacombe. It goes to the right corner. McDavid along the boards with Lacombe. Lacombe to Kreider. Kreider to Paling. He will shoot it in. Bouchard across to Wallman. Left wing. Draisaitl. Shot it all the way down. I thought that went off a Kreider.
It hit Kreider's skate. What do they call that icing for?
Well, icing it is, I guess. I don't know. Face-off will be to the right, Connor Ingram. Shots are 17-13 in favor of Edmonton. And they're up 4-1 here in the second period. David will take the draw against Washi. All right, they drop it. It goes to the line. Trouba on the right wing point. To the boards, to McTavish, turns, shot it. It hit Draisaitl. He'll quickly get it out. Up the left wing, off of Kapanen and in. Minchikov hit by Kapanen. Right up the right wing for Trouba. Now on the right side to Washi into the Oilers zone, goes to the right wing corner. Nurse takes him out on the end boards. It is trying to jam it on net was McTavish. It goes all the way to the line. Trouba, his shot, and that sails wide on the glove side of Ingram. Minchikov can't keep it in. Dickinson's going to win the battle with Minchikov. I think it's taken to the ice by Minchikov just inside the Anaheim zone. Puck comes out. Oilers have to wait for Dickinson to get back out of the zone. And now it's steered in by Roslovic. It's in behind the Anaheim net for Leo Carlson. To Trouba.
Third guy high for Edmonton at all times here in the neutral ice.
Minchikov with a long pass on the left to Viel's trying to go towards the net. He got poked off of it, and it rolls right to Ingram. He'll cover it. We'll take a break. 5:07 to go here in the second period. 4-1. Oilers lead the Ducks in Game 5 from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oilers fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
It's our YEG with 880 Chad.
Ready to hit the outdoors for a challenging and fun event? Lace up for the leading edge physiotherapy Run Wild events this weekend in Sherwood Park, Spruce Grove, and St. Albert. Details at runwild.ca. Then experience the excitement, the humor, and of course the music of the Fab Four as Jubilation's Dinner Theater brings Let It Be Beatles to life. Showing now through June 14th.
For details on these and more events, visit 880ched.com. All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, 4-1. Oilers lead the Anaheim Ducks. 5:07 to go here in the second period.
Very workmanlike performance from the Oilers. They won 65% of faceoffs in this game. Out shooting Anaheim 17-13. Ducks 1 for 2 on the power play. Edmonton's 1 for 3. But the Oilers 3 even-strength goals.
Faceoff will be in the Oilers zone to the right of Connor Ingram. Dickinson, Roslovic, and Savoia with Nurse and Murphy. Roslovic wins the draw. Nurse out from behind his net. Up the left side, off of Dickinson. It'll go to Husso, the netminder. Snap that off the glass and out.
He can handle the puck.
Yes, he can. It's dumped in, and Husso again.
A lot of people remember when Detroit signed him after that great finish with St. Louis, where he kind of usurped Jordan Binnington a bit.
That shot into the Oilers zone. It's flipped out, kicked over on the right side to Roslovic, and into the left wing corner of the Anaheim end. Pokes it around, but Viel there for the Ducks, high in the air and out. Nurse in his own end up the left wing, goes off of Colton Dock. Carlson to Terry into the Oiler end on the right wing. The top of the circle, skate up near the blue line. He's got Szymanski on him, comes across the line to Granlund down the right wing. He'll go towards the net. A shot, and the save made by Ingram is Mikael Granlund down that right wing. Bit of an angle, but he had a line to the net.
Well, Chris Snoblock trying to balance out the minutes. He had his fourth line on the ice, and Granlund had a good look. He's had an effective series so far for Anaheim. 6 points in 4 games, up to 48 career playoff points in 81 games played. Saw him with Dallas a couple years ago.
Yep.
Series Edmonton won. Or Stuart Skinner out-dueled Jake Ottinger.
Game 6.
That won them the series.
I'll say.
Because the Stars outshot the Oilers 32-10 in Game 6, and Edmonton won the game 2-1.
Lining it up to the left of Ingram here. All right, Draisaitl taking the draw against Killorn. Draisaitl wins it. Ekholm off the boards. Ellison's going to keep it in for Anaheim. It's top of the circle, went off of McDavid. Now Killorn will keep it in. Across, the shot by Hines. Save made by Ingram. Puck along the boards inside the Oilers zone. Into the skates of Terry. Terry can get it to the blue line. Hines shooting around. That took a weird hop, and it goes off the side of the Edmonton net. Puck to the left wing point. Lacombe to Hellison. Now on the right wing. It's Killorn to Granlund to Killorn. A shot. Stick saved by Ingram. The puck in the left wing corner of the Oiler end. And McDavid had to go off his stick. And now jammed off the right wing boards and down the ice by Kapanen. It's icing against Edmonton. 3:19 to go here in the second. 4-1 Edmonton leads. It's twice we've seen in that same corner where the puck has hit the glass.
And now Palin out against Draisaitl in the face-off circle. This top line for Edmonton's been out here for a while.
Face-off to Ingram's right. Palin had it in his skates. Goes up to the line where Lacombe had kept it in. Bouchard on the boards. And it goes to Lacombe. He threw it through the slot. Nobody there for Anaheim. McDavid behind his goal to Bouchard. Will rim it up the right wing and get it out. 3 minutes to go here in the second. 4-1 Edmonton leads. Puck brought into the Oilers zone. Kreider goes into the corner with McDavid. Now Lacombe will get it across to Seneca. That glances off his stick to the blue line. Seneca's going to keep it in. Along the right wing boards to Palin. Goes into the corner. Ekholm on the left wing, and then puck goes along the left wing boards. Draisaitl will get hit in the back, and the crowd reacts to the no call.
It was Kreider. Oilers didn't like that.
Bouchard will flip it out. Edmonton's making a change. Trouba's in behind his net.
Every time there's a 50-50 after what happened Sunday night in Anaheim, the officials are going to hear about it.
So Lacombe to center to Moore, now to Trouba. Trouba will drill the puck into the Oiler end. Moore will poke it in behind the net. McTavish to the left wing corner for Moore. To the point, Minchikov over to John Carlson, a shot, and that goes into the glove of Ingram. And everybody's going to gather and then come flying in, and there's all sorts of bodies get knocked down, and they go to the end boards in behind the Edmonton net.
Well, Washy started it. I mean, he got a heavy hit in late, and then the Oilers, Hyman came back in and mopped him.
We got 2 minutes to go in the second. 4-1 Edmonton leads. It's starting to heat up a little bit. Yeah, the Kreider hit was right in the numbers.
Just brutal.
Right in the numbers. And then Draisaitl went to the boards.
Washy and Hyman likely going off here.
Yeah. So we're going to be even up.
18, 2 minutes each roughing.
So we'll go 4-on-4.
Well, you know, it's only like it's a hit from behind, neck first into the boards by Kreider.
Yeah, it was right in the numbers.
I mean, that could have been worse for Edmonton.
Yeah. And it wasn't like Draisaitl had turned at the last moment.
No.
It was
He
numbers
went
for
right from behind on him.
No, he had numbers for 5 feet in front of him.
I'm stunned that's not a penalty against the Anaheim Ducks.
Face off to the left of Ingram then. We'll go 4-on-4.
Guess who's back out there? And Connor's talking to the officials right now. Like, how's that not a penalty, dude?
McDavid and Draisaitl.
I'm actually surprised Chris has come back with this tandem here.
Wallman and Bouchard. Leo Carlson taking the draw for the Ducks. The Puck behind the Edmonton net. Wallman on the right wing. Bump it back to Bouchard, and Bouchard will come up the right side. Across to McDavid, in over the Anaheim line. McDavid to the left wing corner. To the blue line to Bouchard. Now on the right to Wallman. Making a move to get by Terry. Goes to the right wing corner. Along the boards to McDavid. Takes it off the right boards. Goes to the middle. His cross-ice pass. That got blocked. And Leo Carlson will get it out. Give it to Terry. At the Oiler blue line. Got spun around by McDavid. Or by Draisaitl.
They better not be calling that. I mean...
They're not. Wallman through the middle of Draisaitl, left wing to McDavid, into the Anaheim zone. Put it back to the line, but Oiler D weren't quite up there yet. Now through center ice comes Cutter Gauthier. Gauthier will drop it. Carlson rips it wide, and it goes around the right wing boards down the ice. Husso's got to come out and play it, and he hit somebody at the Oiler bench with it. So we get a whistle and be a face-off in the Anaheim zone. 57 seconds left to go here in the second period. 4-1. Edmonton leading Anaheim in Game 5. And we're still 4-on-4. And will be till the end of the period. Face-off to the left of Husso.
How important is Vasily Podkolzin become for Edmonton?
Just solid. Good defensively. Good offensively. Tough. Plays tough. Face off to the left of Husso as Palin can win the draw. In behind his net is Minchikov, and then he hit Palin in the leg with it. Palin goes up against the boards in his own zone now to Minchikov. Will get it out on the left wing. Cutter Gauthier into the Oiler end to Trouba. Trouba couldn't handle that pass. Podkolzin can clear it out. 35 seconds to go here in the second period. Gauthier with it inside his line. Now on the left to Minchikov. Minchikov will shoot it in. Took a hit.
Who else?
Podkolzin is everywhere. Up the right wing, Murphy will come into the Anaheim zone, and that hit the corner glass at the Oiler bench. I was like, that wasn't offside. 15 seconds left.
Can you create something with Connor and Leon here? 15 seconds left in the period?
Sure. Or with Roslovic and Savoy. Maybe you can create something with them because they're out there right now.
They've had some chemistry.
Yep. Roslovic wins it. Ekholm will take it to his blue line on the right to Bouchard. Now comes into the Anaheim end across to Roslovic. Little behind him. Now he has it in the left wing corner. 4 seconds to go in the period. Roslovic off the left wing boards and just broken up by Lacombe. And the period ends. Hyman and Washi will return to their respective teams in the third period.
The Oilers outshot the Ducks 12-5 in the first. The Ducks outshot the Oilers 12-5 in the second. Ducks get a power play goal. Edmonton gets a power play goal. Oilers lead 4-1. Draisaitl with the pair looking for his third career playoff hat trick. And McDavid's looking for him. Connor's got a couple of assists. Bouchard's got 3 assists. Nugent Hopkins with a pair of assists. Still some work to do.
You got that right. Anaheim's not going anywhere.
And they've been great at comebacks all year long.
Exactly. So the Oilers still need a strong 20 minutes here to keep this series going. They trail the series 3-1. They lead the game 4-1 after 40 minutes. Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, they're standing by. They got the intermission for you when we come back. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Meet Joe. Joe knows that a happy partner equals a happy trip. Joe booked a room through Edmonton's besthotels.com and scored up to 200.
Oilers go!
on a mission. Oilers after dark, no competition. This intermission, that's our tradition. Yeah, Oilers after dark, hear the recognition. Intermission, yeah! Intermission, let's go!
Yeah, that's the horn. Intermission time now. Another period in the books, feeling the vibe here. The Oilers are lighting up the lamp tonight. Yeah, grab a drink with my crew, everything's feeling so right. We are the Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. Leaving our mark on this whole town. We ain't never gonna slow down. Oilers after dark.
Found a way to get into the game until they found themselves in a huge hole. The Oilers took a needless penalty that allowed Anaheim to get into the game, but then Trouba takes a needless penalty back the other way and allows the Oilers to extend the lead again. There's no need for penalties for the Oilers the rest of this game. That is how Anaheim will get back in the game. They're 50% on the power play. So good thing to do would be stay out of the penalty box. But the Oilers responded with their own power play goal. Ingram, a couple big saves. And this, to me, this is exactly how you would expect this series to go. The Oilers are a good hockey club. And when they capitalize on their chances, when their power play gets going as it has, and when it's funny, Connor McDavid was a so-called game time decision. We all knew he was playing. He's played 18 minutes almost through 2 periods. So I think Connor McDavid, all of the fuss about injuries and he's, compromised. Connor McDavid has looked like Connor McDavid tonight. He's flying out there. He's created a number of scoring chances. He's got 2 points. And again, he's played almost half the game thus far. And I would imagine you're going to see him quite a bit here in the third period until the Oilers put this one away.
On the other side of things, it's amazing how prevalent a fourth line can look. And I don't know whether it was just the attention that they had drawn to themselves with a couple of skirmishes or whatever, but it felt like they were out there the whole period. And then I look and they've only played 6.5 minutes all game. But that's what it means when you're impactful out there. And that's what, Jeff Viel and Tim Washy and Ian Moore have become to this Ducks side. They've allowed them to roll the lines in a way that Edmonton hasn't been able to.
Yeah, you're right. And that's the strength of the Anaheim Ducks is they're 4 lines deep, and Joel Quenneville will throw them out against anyone. He has no fear. And when you play limited minutes, and every player on the team knows what to expect each night, how many minutes they're going to get. So the guys on the fourth line for Anaheim, they know what they're going to get over the course of a game. Be impactful, be noticeable. For that group, be physical. And they were. Now, a silly penalty, I think it was Wash took the silly penalty on Ekholm. You don't need to do that. You can't give an Oiler power play another chance. But they are noticeable out there, and they're in the faces of the Oilers. The Oilers, the Hyman penalty to negate the power play, that was a good one. When everyone was involved, that's a good one to take. That's a scrum. That's standing up for your teammates. And he absolutely hammered Wash in that one. So the Oilers would like their fourth line to be as impactful, and they're trying to, but they got to be impactful without putting the team shorthanded.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to me. 4-1 the score after 40 minutes of play here at Rogers Place, and it was a much better second period. It was an even second period as they traded goals, but a much better second period than it had been in previous games. What did you notice that was maybe leading to them just sticking to an Oilers brand of hockey? I know they got outshot in that period, but still didn't feel like they were too far away from their own game.
No, they want to stay out of the box, and we've seen in the last couple of games a parade to the box in the second period. I think the Ducks scored 2 power play goals last game in the second period to tie the game. They were better that way. Just when they get in trouble, punt. There's nothing wrong with icing the puck, nothing wrong with throwing it off the glass and out. Where the Oilers get themselves into trouble in extended shifts in their own zone is they try to make plays that aren't there. So don't do that. If you've got no play, just get the puck down the ice and live to fight another day. Try to win a face-off. They were better, but the thing in the third period, especially early in this third period, stay out of the box. The Ducks are the best team in the National Hockey League at coming back. They can score. The last thing you want to do in the third period is take a penalty early, let the Ducks power play go out there and score a goal, and then it'll make it a little more interesting as this game moves along. Just low event hockey in the third period. You want a 7-7 shot period if you could, if you're the Edmonton Oilers. Don't give anything up. No odd man breaks. Don't get caught in too deep offensively if you're a high forward. Just simple hockey in the third period, and then you get to go play another game in a couple days' time.
Yeah, they've afforded themselves a bit of a safety net, but no resting on any laurels here in this third. I don't imagine that will be the case at all. Gotta get your thoughts on that hit by Kreider. That was dangerous as all heck to me. Maybe the end result is why we didn't see the penalty, because Leon did pop up right away, but I don't know. What were your thoughts?
It was a penalty. It was a 2-minute penalty. I don't know if the ref felt guilty about calling it, because about a minute and a half later, Leon Draisaitl absolutely corkscrewed an Anaheim Duck player and stole the puck from that. Should have been a penalty. So I think the ref felt guilty after thinking about it. Whether or not it should have been. Yeah, I mean, Kreider came across two things. Hit him in the numbers, penalty. He left the ice, he jumped. Penalty as well. That just adds to it, close to the boards. So there were everything that you would want on a checklist of, should I call that? Well, I think it checked all the boxes. That should have been a penalty. And the part that would drive Leon crazy on that one is it was 10 feet from the ref that was watching it. So, this is the first game, though, Brendan, that we have seen that has had a flare of nastiness or a little bit of emotion. We've seen that all around the National Hockey League and other games. Tonight's the first time we've seen it in this series.
Do you think that that's just because of where we're at in the series and they've played each other 5 games in a row? Or do you think that there's some element of Anaheim saying, all right, well, here comes a pound of flesh if we're not going to be able to take down this hockey game the way that they had dictated the previous few games?
I think it's both. I think when you play the same players over and over and over, and a lot of the times you're playing the same line versus line, and it's the same threesome going out against the same twosome on the back end. So you're seeing the same players every single night. So animosity, starts to add up that way. And then you look at the scoreboard. If this is a 4-3 game going into the third period, well, then you're less apt to take a dumb penalty. You're less apt to run somebody in case that's the difference in the hockey game. But with a 3-goal difference, that's where you see a little more physicality both ways. Both teams feel a little bit, more confident that if they do take a penalty, that's not going to cost them a hockey game. Saying all of that, though, if I'm the Edmonton Oilers, the last thing I want to do in the start of this third period is give the Anaheim Ducks an opportunity on their power play.
Absolutely. Good stuff, Rob. We'll talk to you again in a few minutes here, hopefully with a win in tow. We are high above ice level. We've got a couple seconds left just to tell you that the face-off percentage still up around 66%. Edmonton winning just about 2/3 of the face-offs in this game. The power play, though, that's decidedly in Anaheim's favor with a 50% advantage there. One of their two. I guess Edmonton has scored on theirs as well, so maybe not as big an advantage as I had thought. But anyway, we will send it to a quick news update. We'll come back with the out-of-town scoreboard. Right now we're at the intermission. It's 4-1 Oilers in Game 5. Do or die here with Ford Dealers NHL Hockey and the Oilers Radio Network.
Not every comeback happens on the ice. Maybe it's your first run in months, playing with your kids, or a long shift at work. At Sather Reed Sports Medicine, we believe recovery is a team sport. Sport medicine physicians, physiotherapists, and performance experts working together using the same collaborative model trusted by elite athletes. Bringing locker room medicine, multidisciplinary care, and performance-focused recovery to everyone. Honoring Edmonton's sports medicine legacy, visit us at SatherReedSportMed.ca.
It's here. The Ford, it's a big not yet. The Ford, it's a big deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford, it's a big deal event is on. Really? Now! Hurry Hurry in to lease a 2026 F-150 STX with Black Appearance Package from $237 bi-weekly at 0% APR for 36 months with $54.90 down. That's like $119 a week. The Ford It's a Big Deal event. Visit your Alberta Ford store or Ford.ca.
40 years strong in Western Canada, Pizza 73 has been serving up the pizza you crave. From their famous pan pizzas and golden crispy wings to bold new creations like stuffed crust and the all-new volcano pizza, they keep bringing the flavor. Born in oil country, made in oil country, they're proud to be serving Edmonton since 1985. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Order now at pizza73.com.
This is Global News at the second intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. Bylaws have now been passed by Edmonton City Council to conclude 7 council committees at the end of their current terms as council refines its priorities and realigns resources. They include the Anti-Racism Advisory Committee, among others. In a release, Mayor Internak says they have other avenues for their work to continue. Edmonton lawyer Evan Ishnanda is calling on Elections Alberta to close a loophole allowing Premier Danielle Smith's government to advertise in favor of her fall referendum on sweeping immigration reform. Provincial law prohibits the government from advertising for a referendum during a general or municipal election, but this rule doesn't apply to standalone referendums like this one in the fall. Nanda says tipping the scales is unfair and undemocratic. And the Liberals' spring update has landed, and it arrives with what the government says is a windfall from better than expected private sector fiscal revenues. They say that extra cash is being tossed back into circulation to support households and build up the economy. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be after the game on 880 Chet.
Rogers is Canada's best 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Unbelievable! Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Learn more at rogers.com/5G. Rogers, this is our game.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and expert diagnosis. So go where the pros go and book an appointment at any of their 15 convenient Edmonton and area locations. Learn more at mic.ca.
Life looks different for everyone. Maybe you're starting out, building a career, or stepping into a well-earned retirement. Whatever stage you're at, Alberta Blue Cross offers flexible personal benefit coverage, from prescriptions and dental to vision and travel coverage. Visit ab.bluecross.ca/personal today or call 1-800-394-1965 to speak to a personal benefits consultant. Alberta Blue Cross, right there for moments that matter.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
4-1 Oilers heading to the third period. But before that, let's get to the out-of-town scoreboard. It's brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. 2 other games have gone final in the NHL tonight. Staying alive, the Boston Bruins with a 2-1 overtime victory. David Pastrnak, second of the series in OT, does push them past the Sabres 2-1. So that series now sits 3-2 Buffalo, heading back to Boston as they try and tie it up in Game 6. The Minnesota Wild doubled up the Dallas Stars 4-2 to go up 3-2 in that Western Conference playoff series. So very big game for Minnesota. That's the first series lead that they've had this late in a series in a long time. Let's see if they can get this done in a couple days' time in Minnesota. Blue Jays were in action a little earlier on today. They took on the Red Sox in a game which Trey Savage returned to the team, made his season debut, 5 1/3, 3 strikeouts, scoreless appearance for Trey Savage. Great return to the lineup for him. 3-0 Blue Jays victory. That's your out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73. Let's get you to third period play-by-play action. See if the Oilers can't salt this away. Right now, we're at the intermission, and this is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
You think think you know the brick? Well, did you know that Edmonton is where we started? And that's why we're proud to be a sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers. Can't make it to a game? Well, the brick is the place to build your ultimate sports viewing room. We've got an unreal selection of game-worthy seating and the best TV and home theater brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. So, if it's time to upgrade for the big game, think the brick. A proud sponsor of your Edmonton Oilers.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oiler fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Place 4-1. Oilers lead the Ducks after 2. We're getting ready for the third period. It's Game 5. The Oilers playoffs 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's got some of the world's largest jackpots. That current jackpot, it's over $5 million right now. Get your playoff 50-50 tickets anywhere in Alberta at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50.
Oilers starting the third period with their fourth line on the ice here against the Anaheim fourth line.
And the puck to Nurse. He's able to shoot it in. Husso will stop it. Give it to Hines in the left wing corner. Up the left side, Viel will get it out.
Good hit, though, by Lazar. Went right after Trouba and pounded him. Hines.
Nurse on the right to Murphy. To Lazar. Just got it over the line. Right back out with it is Hellison. And Hellison will dump the puck in behind the net for Viel. Nurse is able to poke it around on the right. Hines comes in from the blue line to Viel, left wing corner, went off his stick, right to Szymanski. Up the left wing to Nurse, so one-handed into the Duck zone. Hellison to Hines behind his net, and he has room on the left wing. Up the left side, just off the stick of Terry. It goes behind the Edmonton goal. Wallman around the boards. It's top of the circle. Gauthier kept it in. Puck to the blue line. The shot and the save by Ingram is John Carlson with a quick shot off the right point, and that one hit Ingram up in the chest, and he was able to jump on it, cover it up.
Well, Steve Valiquette was doing a show in Toronto. He owns ClearSight Analytics, and he said that it's clear the Ducks are trying to put pucks into the pads of Ingram and create some rebounds. Oilers with two centermen on the ice here, Nugent Hopkins and Draisaitl for D-zone draw.
59 seconds into the third period. Here's Terry in the right wing corner, angled shot. That went off the outside of the post, and the puck on the inboards. Draisaitl to Wallman through the middle. He'll flip it out. It'll be wide of the net. It's icing against the Oilers.
Wallman needed to work on the out-turn draw there, so another D-zone draw.
That fresh ice wasn't helping them. No. Anaheim Ducks, a team that you don't expect to go away, and they were so good.
28 come from behind victories this year.
Face off to the right of Ingram. Granlund wins the draw. Minchikov, a shot and a glove save made by Ingram. I'll do that again. Over to his right.
I'm stunned there wasn't a hitting from behind call. Draisaitl just got pasted by Kreider. I'm right in front of both referees. Not quite sure what they were watching. I mean, that's only a superstar. Kreider's a good player, but he's not Leon Draisaitl, and he hit him dead in the numbers. That's a 5-minute major all day in the regular season.
Yeah.
This is the sort of stuff that drives fans nuts, and why you end up going to Anaheim and their fans think it's like wrestling.
Puck in the right wing corner, and it's Bouchard up the boards. Pinching up was Lacombe. It goes down the ice. It won't be icing, and Trouba has it in behind his net. Trouba off the right wing boards. And that's icing against the Ducks. Face-off to the right of Husso. Husso came into this game after the third Oiler goal in the first period. That was 10-13 into the first. It was 3-0 Edmonton.
And Oilers had scored 3 on 9 shots against Doe Stahl. So Edmonton's got 1 on 8 against Husso. Oh.
Off the draw, out to center ice is Seneca. Comes into the Oilers zone, stops up. It's a pass to the middle. The shot, save made by Ingram. Good shot there and a good chance for the Ducks. And Ingram able to step up, make the stop, and it gets to center ice. Capping it to Draisaitl. He'll dump it in.
Like, even there, Kreider, that's totally interference. He's running a pick. McDavid's getting angled off on the forecheck.
Cole will flip it out. Echo off the left wing boards, pucks hit center ice to McDavid. He'll dump it in. It goes to the left wing corner. Minchikov will take it behind his net. Minchikov to Carlson up the left side, too far for Paling. So Murphy can turn into the slot in his own zone. Left wing to Nurse. He got it out. And unable to shoot it in was Kreider. So there's Hyman able to dump the puck into the Anaheim end.
Anaheim's now trying to finish every chance they get on a hit. And they're getting away with some stuff because they're down.
Now the pass comes across. John Carlson, a shot and a save made by Ingram. Got it with a glove. He held on. Moore went to the front of the net. 2 minutes, 49 seconds gone here in the third. 4-1 Edmonton leads.
So a lot of ticky-tack calls in the first couple of periods, and you miss an obvious hit from behind. And now this game is on the precipice of something stupid happening. Now Anaheim's going to continue to work, and they've outshot the Oilers 5-0 since the start of the period here. Edmonton's going to have to dig in a bit.
Face off to the left of Ingram. Well, we don't expect the Anaheim Ducks to go away.
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Even with Edmonton up by 3.
That's right. They've done it all year. They'll just keep pressing. Off the draw in the Oilers zone. Puck goes in behind the net. And into the left wing corner, Viel goes behind the goal. Murphy has it now for the Oilers. And Murphy, a little backhand saucer pass, gloved down by Roslovic. Now to Nurse towards the net, and his shot got blocked by Hines. Up the boards on the left is Moore. He'll shoot it in. Murphy into the corner. Around on the right. Savoy back to Murphy to the blue line and won't get out. It's kept in on the right side by Hellison, and now Savoy can get it out. He'll put it off the left wing side. He'll go after it. Hines goes in behind his net, though, as he got to it first. Left wing corner for Terry. Now to Leo Carlson. To Terry. Terry got to center ice, but that's it. Nugent Hopkins will dump it in. Husso, the right wing corner. To Hellison up the right wing. Got it up to center to Leo Carlson. Comes into the Oilers zone. Good job by Wallman. Separated him from the puck to Hyman and got it to center ice. Gauthier comes into the Oilers zone to Carlson. A shot, and that just misses. Bounces off the end boards. It comes in behind the net to the side of the goal where Ingram will cover it up. 4:09 gone here in the third. 4-1. Edmonton leads. But the Ducks, they're pushing.
Nice play by Wallman. Unfortunately, nice read by him. They're loading up their top 2 lines here. There's going to be chances in transition. Oilers got to have the third forward high defensively at all times in the offensive zone. And manage pucks in the D zone because they're selling out in the forecheck.
Face off to the left of Ingram. Puck goes right to Ekholm. Off the left wing boards and out. And went off the stick of Carlson, goes into the bench. We'll get a neutral zone face off. McDavid, Draisaitl, Kapanen on the ice with Ekholm and Bouchard. Granlund's taking the draw for the Ducks. Bouchard to Ekholm. On the left wing, will dump the puck in. Lacombe goes after it. Kapanen right on him. Takes him to the end boards. Comes over to Carlson on the right. John Carlson will get it out. Following up the play, Lacombe softly dump the puck in. Ekholm rips it around. It'll go to the line. It comes out. Goes right to Kapanen. Kapanen trying to get past Seneca. He can't, and it goes in behind the Anaheim net. Into the skates of Draisaitl. His pass. Oh, he had McDavid. Couldn't get the pass through. Seneca now starts up. Oilers will make a change. Seneca into the Oilers zone on the left wing.
This guy's good.
Left wing corner.
Tried that was a short side attempt.
Trying to bank it off of Ingram. It missed. And it goes in behind the goal. Kreider to the right wing. Kreider getting worked over a bit by Szymanski. Up to the line where it's kept in. Goes to Paling in behind the net. His pass in front and right to Ingram. He covers it up. That hit Nurse went right to Ingram. He held on. 5:16 gone in the third. 4-1 Oilers lead.
They owe the Oilers one after the non-call on Kreider's hit from behind clearly on Draisaitl, and I thought Szymanski had the stick inside on him. Might have been a penalty. Thought Kreider had a chance to draw one there. And this power play is so lethal for Anaheim in this series. 7 for 14. And again, Edmonton in the 24 playoff run was -1 total.
That's right.
On the PK for the entire 4 rounds. 4 goals given up while they were shorthanded. Scored 3 shorthanded goals.
Nurse to Szymanski off the left wing boards down the ice. That'll be icing.
Szymanski's got to put some upper body strength on. I mean, he's clearly ahead of pace, but there's some times that he gets knocked around a bit. And that time just knocked right off the puck. He ends up airmailing it out. And the Oilers had possession on the left side wall. He's just got to get a soft chip and get out of the zone. Get Leon get off the ice there.
Face off to the right of Connor Ingram. Lazar ties up with Paling. The puck along the boards. Goes in behind the net. Paling to the right. And lost it to Nurse. And it's Nurse out to center ice. He'll shoot it into the Anaheim zone. It goes to the right wing. Lazar into the right wing corner. Lacombe ran into him. Now Szymanski pokes it over to the left. And
what's going on here? Saying glove.
What were they saying? I seen that was offside. Again, that whistle, that play kept going.
Nurse got hit. Yeah. By the way, by Trouba.
Were they called that icing? No. They'd say it was offside. That is the second time in this game where a whistle's gone and players haven't reacted right away.
And Chris Knobloch's trying to give some minutes here to the fourth line. Again, going up against their third line.
Yeah. Szymanski to take the draw against Washi. Puck goes to Wallman. He'll drill it into the Anaheim zone. There's Lacombe to the left wing corner. Cross to Trouba. Up the right side to Moore. That won't get out. Doc gets control. Doc trying to hold off Trouba to the left wing point. Wallman over to the right for Emberson. A shot and the save made by Husso. He held on. Everybody will gather to the front of the net. As we have played 6 minutes and 2 seconds of this third period, 4-1. Oilers lead the Ducks in Game 5. We're going to take a break from Rogers Place. It's Fort Taylor's NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Did you hear what happened to Rick while he was building his fence?
Yeah, he hit a natural gas line. They had to evacuate his entire neighborhood at dinner time, too. I bet he didn't make any new friends that day.
It cost him a ton to get the line repaired. I wonder why he didn't get his underground utilities marked.
Don't be that person. If you're digging on your property, request a locate for natural gas lines. It's free and can prevent serious injury or financial loss. And you won't upset the neighbors. Visit clickbeforeyoudig.com. A safety message brought to you by ATCO.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and better than ever. With more early bird prizes, bonus raffles, and $1 million jackpots, the largest 50-50 in professional sports can change your life forever. And every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. Get your 50-50 tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place. Who knows? You could be Alberta's next millionaire.
AGLC license number 744517.
Oilers fans, celebrate the Stanley Cup playoffs with the bundle made for sports fans. With Rogers Xfinity Internet and TV, you'll have Canada's most reliable internet and the best entertainment experience. So you can stream Bouchard's Body Checks in every room of the house. Watch every Draisaitl Dirty Dangle at home and on the go. And there it is! And admire McDavid's magic all season long. Bundle today and bring hockey home on Canada's best 5G Plus network. Learn more at rogers.com/5G. Rogers, this is our game.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 4-1 Edmonton leads. 6 minutes, 2 seconds gone here in the third period of Game 5. Face off in the Duck zone to the left of Husso. Roslovic, Savoy, and Dickinson on the ice with Murphy and Nurse. Leo Carlson taking the draw, won it to Trouba, rims it up the right wing, didn't get a lot on it. Now waiting for it was Gauthier. Gave it to Trouba, left wing to Terry, into the Oiler end. Took a hard hit on that play by Murphy. Trouba will shoot it, save made by Ingram off the left wing. Puck back to the blue line. Gauthier on the right side is shot, and that got blocked.
Dickinson.
Puck goes in behind the net. Roslovic got it to the corner, but Leo Carlson, his pass goes between the defensemen. It comes out. Husso to play it up the left wing for Lacombe into the Oiler end. Drops it to Leo Carlson. His shot. Glove save made by Ingram, and he'll hold on to it. 6:41 gone here in the third.
It's Roslovic and not Dickinson that blocked the shot. Great hit by Connor Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
Oilers got to re-sign this guy.
He's been so good. Physical. Really good defensively. Face off to the right of Ingram. Paired well with Nurse.
Oilers basically got two defensemen in one trade.
That's exactly what happened. All right, Lazar will take the draw against Killorn. Lazar wanted as clean as you could, right to Wallman. And goes down the left wing side. That's icing.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's icing. And the fans don't like it because John Carlson stepped up. Nugent Hopkins went to play the puck. And he knocked him on his butt, but he could have played the puck.
Do that again to the right of Ingram. Granlund taking the draw against Lazar. All right, puck goes over to the boards, left wing point to Lacombe. Now to Seneca. Seneca pulls it to the middle and fans on his pass. Gave it away to Nugent Hopkins. He'll get it up in the air and out. Lacombe inside his own end. Cross to Carlson to Lacombe. Home through the neutral zone into the Oiler end, separated from it. Wallman will get it to the line. Killorn kept it in to Seneca. Shot, and that is off a stick, and it goes out of play as Emberson got a piece of it, and it goes up and out.
Oilers are putting a lot of pucks up the wall. Anaheim's trying to seal it. I'm thinking the middle of the ice might be open in transition, especially if you activate your weak side deep.
Face off to the left of Connor Ingram.
Now that said, you're up by 4-1 here. 12 and a half minutes late. You don't need to really force anything. Just manage pucks.
Just don't give anything up.
Yep.
Puck goes to Ingram. He can get that across on the right for Kapanen. Will clear it out. Won't be hard enough for icing.
That was a real good touch there by Kapanen. Smart play.
Hellison through the middle to Paling. Comes into the Oilers zone, goes over to the left wing boards. Paling at the top of the circle to the blue line to Hines. He hit Kreider with it. Paling to the left wing corner. He gets tied up. Trying to jam it free, and it does come free. Kapanen to the middle where there is Matthias Ekholm. Up the left wing for McDavid.
I looked offside, whatever.
Only to the blue line. So Hines tried to dish it. It hit the stick of Kapanen. Moore will follow it up, shoot it in. Glove down by Ingram. On the right to Bouchard. Up in the air and out. Right wing to Lazar. Just got it into the Anaheim zone. Lacombe to Trouba. Right wing to Moore. He touches it. Ingram goes in behind his net. Puts it up on the glass. And it'll get near the blue line. It won't get out. Moore will shoot it towards the net, and that goes wide. Puck to the left wing point, and Lacombe couldn't keep it in. It will come out.
Docs fought the puck. I mean, he was sick. Didn't play the last game. His touches aren't quite there tonight.
Lacombe into the Oiler end. Murphy turned him around. Puck went to Nurse. He'll get it out.
I mean, they're going to have to gamble here. You're going to get some chances the other way.
Lacombe forced back by Doc. Puck goes to the end boards in the Anaheim end, in behind the net. Doc boots it over to the right side, but Leo Carlson has it now for the Ducks. Through center for Gauthier. Into the Oilers zone to Terry. Drops it to Carlson. Goes to the left wing corner. Now in behind the Edmonton net. Trying to go on the right and off of Wallman right to Ingram. He'll cover it. 9 minutes, 4 seconds gone here in the third. 4-1, Edmonton leads.
Wallman and Gauthier barking at each other.
Face-off will be to the left of Connor Ingram.
And another strong play by Murphy as
yes.
Hip check, Lacombe.
Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman get out there. Nurse and Murphy.
Let's drop the puck here, Stripes.
Granlund taking the draw for the Ducks. Puck goes to the right wing. Sent in front. Killorn couldn't get his stick on it. The shot. Save made by Ingram as Minchikov drilled it from the left point. And Ingram got it with a glove.
Well, Minchikov, as you know, elite offensive defenseman, led the OHL in scoring as a defenseman one year, and he bombed one from the point. Clean look from Ingram, and he was able to make the glove save. Old Zellweger led the WHL in D-scoring one year. Healthy scratch for the 5th consecutive game in the series.
Nurse behind the net, around the boards. Carlson kept it in, though.
Oh, man, this Killorn,
he got dumped down. Puck flipped out. Hyman's chasing after it.
He's got a Bill Barber school of diving, let me tell you.
Hyman battling in the corner. Puck goes in behind the Anaheim net. Granlund to Carlson. Won't get it out. Hyman along the boards. Behind the goal to Nugent Hopkins. And taking him behind the net. Nugent Hopkins. Make sure he didn't take a penalty, but Granlund won't get it out. Hyman keeps it in. Minchikov. Cross ice to Carlson.
That's the way. But Colson hits him twice.
Yep. Minchikov to Carlson. John Carlson, the defenseman, into the middle to Gauthier. Gets into the Oilers zone. His shot blocked. Now one hands it on net. Saved by Ingram. Gauthier centered it. And that gets picked off by McDavid. He'll get it up the right wing. And Kapanen to Bouchard. High in the air and out. 9:40 to go in the third. 4-1. Oilers lead the Ducks. On the left side, Terry will dump the puck into the Oilers zone. Ekholm on the right wing to Bouchard. Get it up in the air and out through the middle. Trouba with it inside his own end. Trouba, the neutral zone, his pass hit the stick of Roslovic, went into the Oiler bench, and we get a whistle. We're going to take a break. Oilers with a 4-1 lead on the Ducks in Game 5. 9:17 to go in the third period. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
It's here. The Ford, it's a big not yet. The Ford, it's a big deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford, it's a big deal event is on. Really? Now! Hurry in to lease a 2026 F-150 STX with black appearance package from $237 bi-weekly at 0% APR for 36 months with $54.90 down. That's like $119 a week. The Ford, it's a big deal event. Visit your Alberta Ford store or Ford.ca.
Legacy Heating and Cooling jingle auditions take one for Gene Principe. Hey, thanks for being on time.
I'm always punctual. Now, how about some cool beats while I drop the heat?
Ready when you are.
Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
Nice.
Boom! I'm a musical genius.
Legacy's gonna love this for AC season.
What's not to love with no interest and no Principe payments for 1 year?
Are you always like this?
Yep. Unlike Legacy, I never know when to cool it.
Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 4-1, Oilers lead the Ducks. 9:17 to go here in the third period. This is Game 5. Ducks lead the series 3-1. Face-off outside the Edmonton blue line.
Shots are 11-2 Anaheim here in the third. They're pushing. And they've pushed all year when trailing.
We expected this. Through the middle, Lacombe into the Oilers zone. Forced over to the right, and it's put towards the net. And there was Ingram to stop it and cover it up. And we get a gathering near the side of the Edmonton goal. And we'll get that broken up.
If I was Mason McTavish, I'd think twice about engaging Vasily Podkolzin. Vasily is strong and throws hard.
And he's pretty good at it.
He's pretty good at it.
He's pretty good at it.
It's hard not to like him. He's becoming a throwback power forward. Still only 24. I mean, if he becomes a 25-goal, 50-point, 75 penalty minute, 5 fights a year guy, that is a modern-day power.
That is. It's modern-day power forward. Face off to the left of Ingram. Draisaitl taking a draw against McTavish. Puck just sits there. Now comes back to the line. Carlson, a shot, and that one off a stick goes up into the air. It's into the slot area. Lacombe will take it over to the left wing. Angled shot, saved by Ingram, then knocked out of the air by Nurse. Puck goes to the right wing. Over to the point, Lacombe. Had it poked off the stick by Hyman. It comes out. Anaheim has to regroup. Paling to McTavish. Into the Oiler end on the right wing to the blue line. It comes over. Lacombe shot, and that doesn't get through. Lacombe has it on the left wing point. Over to Carlson on the right. Through the middle, hit an Edmonton stick. And Draisaitl high in the air and out with it. 8:25 to go into the third. 4-1, Edmonton leads. On the left wing, Washi off the stick of Viel and in. It's behind the Edmonton net. Ekholm off the boards and out. Hines at center. Into the Oiler end, goes to the left wing corner. Left wing corner gets some help from Washi. He gets hit. Puck goes to McDavid. Now to Savoy, but he won't get it out. He got run over on the play, and the puck on the right wing. Viel to the right wing corner. Off the stick of Trouba. Moore trying to keep it in. He does. Left wing to Hines. A shot. That hit Ekholm, and he just bats it over to the left wing side. Got it out of harm's way. Hines from the left wing point. Around the boards on the right to Granlund. On the right side to Viel to Granlund. The give and go. Won't get it to the net. And McDavid will get it out. At center ice. Seneca hit by Roslovic. Puck sent to the blue line. Edmonton Edmonton gets it out. Roslovic down the right wing. Will shoot it into the Anaheim zone. Carlson, left side. To Lacombe, now to Carlson in the middle. Up the left wing to Killorn. Dumps it towards the net. Oh, that went off the stick of Wallman right to Ingram. Oh, that was a nasty deflection. Not a hard shot, but it changed direction a fair bit off the stick of Wallman. Ingram got it with a glove. 7:03 to go here in the third. 4-1 Edmonton leads.
12-2 Anaheim, the shots. Now, do you think Hugh pulls them at some point here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe 5 minutes left?
Yeah, maybe 5.
Maybe 6?
Maybe.
I mean, I wondered why he wouldn't pull them here.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Ingram. Seneca on the left wing boards to the point to Lacombe. Back to Seneca, went off of Roslovic, but Lacombe then fans on his pass. Roslovic off the glass and out. That was high on the glass. That was very close. Carlson, left wing to Seneca. Into the Oiler end for Granlund. Left side, his shot blocked by Murphy. Murphy goes into the corner. To Nurse, around the boards. It won't get out. Nurse over to the right wing.
Good job.
Top of the circle. And Nugent Hopkins through the middle to Lazar. And he'll dump it off the corner boards. Carlson will go in behind his net. Up the left wing to Seneca, just to center ice. Smacked right back into the zone by Podkolzin. It's in behind the Anaheim net. Lacombe on the right to Trouba, up to Gauthier. He'll just one-touch it into the Edmonton end. In the left wing corner, comes around on the right. Podkolzin up in the air. Glove down by Hines. Got it to the middle. Wallman will clear it. And it won't be hard enough for icing. Crowd urging on the Oilers here in the third period. Under 6 minutes to go. 4-1 Edmonton leads. Gauthier will direct it in. Goes to the right wing corner in the Edmonton zone, and it's Terry up against the boards. He won't get control. McDavid will. He'll get it out down the left wing. Draisaitl gets to it. His shot and a glove save by Husso. And Husso holds on to it. We're going to take a break. 4-1 Oilers lead. 5:34 to go in the third period. It's Game 5 at Rogers Place. It's Sport Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
In OilCountry, winning on the ice goes hand in hand with winning off the ice. With the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 presented by Rogers, winning can mean both a life changed and a life saved. Because every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. And with the largest jackpots in all of sports, you could become Alberta's next millionaire. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com. Because when you play, all of OilCountry wins.
AGLC license number 744517.
Rogers is Canada's best 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Learn more at rogers.com/5G. Rogers, this is our game.
Not every comeback happens on the ice. Maybe it's your first run in months, playing with your kids, or a long shift at work. At Sather Reed Sports Medicine, we believe recovery is a team sport. Sport medicine physicians, physiotherapists, and performance experts working together using the same collaborative model trusted by elite athletes. Bringing locker room medicine, multidisciplinary care, and performance-focused recovery to everyone. Honoring Edmonton's sports medicine legacy, visit us at SatherReedSportMed.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 5:34 to go in the third. 4-1 Edmonton leads the Anaheim Ducks here in Game 5. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Leon Draisaitl with a couple of goals in this game. Evan Bouchard has 3 assists. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has a couple of assists. Vasily Podkolzin has scored. So has Zach Hyman. The puck in the right wing corner. John Carlson up the right side. Gets it out. Husso's looking to the bench, where he was. Lacombe
He's coming.
has it. Yep.
He's coming. They see that they're. If I'm Edmonton, I get a quick change here.
Lacombe on the left wing to Vial, and Husso's gone to the bench for the extra attacker. It's 6-on-5. Lacombe to the middle to Carlson. It's tipped towards the net, and that went off the skate of Washi, and the puck flipped out. Carlson, 5 minutes to go here in the third. 4-1, Edmonton leads. Anaheim net is empty. Seneca comes into the Oilers zone on the left wing. Hit by Bouchard. Loose puck to Ekholm. They get it high in the air now. Killorn with it at center ice. Now to Carlson. Left wing to Lacombe. Dumps the puck in. Ekholm goes into the corner with Killorn. No, Draisaitl squeezes it to the line. Carlson kept it in. Gave it to Lacombe. Now on the left wing to Seneca. To the blue line to Lacombe. A shot doesn't get through. Goes into the left wing corner. Crowd urging on the Oilers here. They're up by 3 late in the third. Puck gets to the middle of the ice, and getting it out is Kapanen. He'll get to center. It's chopped away from him. Puck still loose, and now it's Granlund for the Ducks. Comes into the Oiler and top of the circle. Goes over to the left wing. Gauthier, cross ice pass. Good job by Nurse. He got his stick on it. McDavid got it to the blue line and just out. Gauthier inside his own end. 3:49 to go here in the third. 4-1 Edmonton leads. Trouba's pass to Granlund. Went off his stick. On the left wing, it's Terry. Has to loop back to his own line. That net empty in the Anaheim zone. To Leo Carlson. Into the Oiler end down the left wing. He's trying to go towards the net. He can't. Back to the blue line. Hines has it left wing point. Into the corner. Now back to Hines. Across. One-timer, and his stick cratered. Did Gauthier, and the puck in behind the Edmonton net. McTavish on the left wing. Top of the circle now to Terry to the blue line of Hines. His shot, that just skipped wide. It went off of Leo Carlson. Puck to the blue line. Podkolzin trying to get it out, and it will come out. Terry's got it at center ice. 3 minutes left. 4-1, Edmonton leads.
And right now, Chris Knobloch's just rolling over the lines here.
Hines in his own end. Hines dropping it. Leo Carlson, right wing to McTavish. Man, that's too many men on the ice against the Ducks. With 2:42 to go here in the third, and Edmonton is going on the power play.
Well, now you just kill the clock here.
Yep. All right. That is far too many. Oiler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Tyson Hines didn't think it was a penalty. Now you can basically just pass the puck around. They got to sell out a bit.
Yep.
I don't even think they're going to sell out here. It's a 4-1 game.
Oilers are taking their time, using all of it.
Oilers are going to have their first unit on the ice here.
All right. Face off to the right of Husso. Back in the Anaheim net. Edmonton's fourth power play. They're 1 for 3 with a man advantage. Draisaitl out of the face-off circle, so McDavid will come in. Up against Vial. McDavid wins it. Puck to the line.
Vial doesn't do a lot of killing here, Cam.
Draisaitl, left wing corner to McDavid. Will go in behind the Anaheim net.
Edmonton doesn't have to do anything.
Oh, they don't. Left side to Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid to Draisaitl to the point to Wallman. Now to Bouchard. Down the right wing, it hit a stick, but Wallman has it on the point. Left wing to Draisaitl. To Wallman on the point. Now to Bouchard. Right wing to McDavid. Into the middle, Hyman to McDavid. He's working around. Bouchard to Hyman. Left wing point point to Wallman. Snap that around on the right to McDavid. To the point for Bouchard. Tried a cross-ice pass. It hit Viel. Trouba's going to get it out. And Viel will dump the puck into the Oilers zone. Bouchard will go in behind the net of the Oilers. He'll take his time. Minute 40 to go here in the third. 4-1 Edmonton leads. Bouchard still behind the net. Now they'll come out. Up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Into the Anaheim end for Kapanen. Stops on the right wing boards to the point to Nurse. His pass off the stick of Kreider. Into center ice is Washi, and he'll dump it in. 30 seconds to go in the Edmonton power play. Minute 10 to go here in the third period. Nurse has it in the Edmonton zone. He'll go in behind his goal. Nurse waits. Last minute here in the third. Fans rise to their feet here at Rogers Place. 4-1 Edmonton leads. Nurse on the right wing to Ekholm. To center ice for Szymanski. Will shoot it in. It goes in behind the Anaheim net. Trouba on the right wing corner. Through the middle. Got it out. That's dumped right back in. 30 seconds left. Hines out from behind his goal. Up the right wing. Just off of McTavish. Goes into the Oiler end. Wallman behind the net. Up the right side. Got it out. 15 seconds left. Trouba coming out. Crowd making tremendous noise here at Rogers Place. Hines will drill the puck in. It's in behind the Edmonton goal. Wallman up the right wing to the line. There will be a game 6. 4-1. The Oilers defeat the Anaheim Ducks and keep the series alive.
Yeah, real poised, professional home ice performance tonight from the Edmonton Oilers. It's a start. They got lots of work to do. I think it's got to be asked. Edmonton was outshot 13-3 in the third. Didn't matter. They had the lead. Does the pressure, Anaheim's so young.
Oh, I say the pressure firmly goes onto the Anaheim Ducks.
Think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Because the last thing they want to deal with is a Game 7 back here.
Yeah.
So they know they're in a must-win type of situation.
Great start. Real good performance tonight from Edmonton's second line. And deserved victors, but it's only one game. You can only win one game, one shift at a time, and that's what it is.
Oilers win this one 4-1 over the Anaheim Ducks. Anaheim still leads the series 3-2. The Oilers live to play another day, and that will be on Thursday. And we can head downstairs. Aiden Gannam standing by with Evan Bouchard.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Evan, 3-point night for you. A great effort, start to finish, from your entire team. Just take me through this game.
Yeah, it was a really good start. The start we were looking for. We didn't let up throughout the game like we have in a few other games. So it was a good hard-fought win for us.
Now, not quite out of the woods yet. Still got to win 2 more. But, obviously the focus is on Game 6. A lot of momentum garnered in this game. How do you carry that over to Anaheim?
Yeah, I feel like the pressure switched to them. We got to keep playing our game. Simple plays are working for us. We got to keep it that way.
Thanks, Evan.
Thanks,
guys. All right, there we go. Aiden Gannam downstairs with Evan Bouchard. Evan Bouchard had himself a pretty good night. He had 3 assists in this one. And the Oilers get the victory 4-1 over the Ducks. And jumped out to a 3-0 lead, just 10-13 into the opening period. That was the end of the night for Lucas Dostal. Billy Husso went the rest of the way. But you're right, Bob. A real professional win here. Had a 4-1 lead after 40. Yeah, you bent a little bit in the third period, and there's probably more play in your zone than you really would have liked. But you didn't give them a lot of 5-alarm chances.
Yeah, no, they were good. They were good, and Anaheim's got a ton of talent. They were pushing, and now you recalibrate. And I just think Anaheim's so young. I don't know how much pressure they're going to feel. This is their first.
Well,
I don't like. It's hard not to be impressed with every aspect of what the Ducks have done in this series. And now, the reality is that goal call. Hey, and again, the Oilers had to park it. They did. They win Game 5, and now they go to Anaheim in Game 6.
It was a goal.
It was a goal. Just nobody called it when it happened.
No.
They could have blown the play dead. Anyhow, bottom line here is it's 3-2. Does the pressure switch to Anaheim?
I think so.
Okay, you think so? I'm not sure. But I know this. It's going to be, the Oilers have had great starts in all 5 games. Today they continued it. And part of the storyline today, frankly, was Connor Ingram. Good start for him. Good start, no question.
He stops 29 of 30. Oilers win it 4-1. Leon Draisaitl, couple of goals. 3 assists for Evan Bouchard. Zach Hyman, Vasily Podkolzin also scored for Edmonton. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins had a pair of assists. Connor McDavid had a pair of assists. And the Edmonton Oilers keep the series going. It will go to a Game 6 Thursday in Anaheim. 4-1 the final. The Oilers over the Ducks. Our Rogers postgame show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers postgame show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
Dostal in behind his net. Got it to the blue line, and Nugent-Hopkins kept it in. Tipped on goal. Scores! Nugent-Hopkins with a shot from the right point. He got redirected, and somehow that went 5-hole on Dostal.
There you go, and that is the highlight zone for Century Casino. All in all games, all season. Century Casino's 3 great locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport, and Century Mile. Welcome to the Winter Zone. From the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth, this is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at Selly Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino.
40 years strong in Western Canada, Pizza 73 has been serving up the pizza you crave. From their famous pan pizzas and golden crispy wings to bold new creations like stuffed crust and the all-new volcano pizza, they keep bringing the flavor. Born in OilCountry, made in OilCountry, they're proud to be serving Edmonton since 1985. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Order now at pizza73.com.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Up to the point where Bouchard will keep a bouncing puck in. Left wing, McDavid across. One-timer, scores! Leon Draisaitl from the right side.
There you go, and that really was the insurance goal of the game because Anaheim had scored on the power play to make it 3-1. Bouchard with just a brilliant play. Incredible poise at the point, keeps it in, does a reverse pivot, feathers it to McDavid through the seam. Draisaitl's ripped it home, 4-1 at that point, halfway through the game, and that was the end of the scoring tonight, and that's the Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance, the goal of the game. Health, dental, travel, we got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. We bring aboard our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, your assessment on what we saw tonight.
Well, a few things. A quality start from your goaltender. I give credit to Chris Knobloch. He went with Jari, surprisingly, in Anaheim, and Jari gave them a quality start, gave him a chance to win a hockey game. And then when everyone's saying, well, you got to go back to Jari after that start, he went back to Ingram because that's the guy that got him to where he wanted to be. And Ingram gave him a fantastic start tonight. I know that the Oilers came up with the big first period and they built the 3-0 lead, but there were a number of times in this game that if the Anaheim Ducks got a sniff, if they got one of those pucks past Ingram, this game could change in an instant, and it didn't because Ingram was outstanding. So great goaltending effort. If you are going to win in a series and in a long playoff run, your star players have to be your star players. And in the first couple of games, the Oilers, Leon was great. The rest of the Oilers' star players were quiet. Tonight, they had 3 goals, 7 assists, 10 points, and were +8. Leon, Connor, Nuge, Hyman, and Bouchard. They were the reason that the Oilers won this game tonight. The Oilers' best players came and played. And we've talked all series long that Lucas Dostal has not had a strong series for Anaheim. He had 2 big saves against McDavid at the end of Game 4, but he has been beatable. And tonight they chased him early, and who knows? Maybe Quenneville makes a move.
I thought Husso played great.
He was excellent this game.
He never handled a puck well.
Yeah, well, that in all honesty, the reason that the Ducks found themselves in trouble in the first period were a couple bad plays by Dostal moving the puck. It was just terrible plays. Husso, the only one that beat him was a wide open one-timer that nobody was going to stop by Leon. So the Oilers had to give their best effort of the series. They did, and they get to live another day.
And by the way, Leon Draisaitl with the 2 goals, now tied for the most points in the playoffs with Kirill Kaprizov with 9 through the 5 games. All right. Did we see the emergence of a second line here? Nugent Hopkins, Podkolzin, and Hyman. And Podkolzin's work rate is just off the charts.
Well, and we talk about the star players from the Oilers, and I know that you and Mooner talked about it. Podkolzin's been the best player for the Oilers in the playoffs. He's been outstanding. And whatever line he goes on, that line just instantly gets better. The Oilers had 1 line going in the first 4 games. Tonight they had a couple, and it all started with a great shot by Podkolzin. It is unbelievable the work ethic he has put in to turn himself into a goal scorer. Goal scoring, you're either born with it or you're not. Yet this kid continues to impress, and that is a great shot to start the game off, and that just set the tone for the night. It's one thing to start fast and dominate play and lead in shots, but if you're not rewarded for those, it's all for naught. But it wasn't for naught because Podkolzin scores a big goal. So yes, I would imagine they will probably go back along the same lines as they had tonight. What they will need is a little more from their bottom 6, but their top 6 was fantastic in this game.
Rob, great stuff.
Sounds good, Bob.
The smart play of the game brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with all natural ingredients. It's a smart move for your next meal. Look for the all natural ingredients flag on the box the next time you shop. Evan Bouchard had 3 assists tonight. He was brilliant, and he made a play on the first goal where he fired one across to Podkolzin, who roofed it high blocker side on Dostal, and the Oilers were off and running. And then the play Bouchard made on the 4-1 power play goal. He had a big game. He showed why. He's second all-time in NHL points per game per defenseman. This is Roger in the playoffs. This is Roger's postgame show, Oilers Radio Network.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Oilers fans, this is one you won't want to pass up. Step into Coventry's newest Oilers fan cave in Crystalina, where every day feels like game day. Visit any Coventry show home now through April 23rd and enter for your chance to win the ultimate show home opener prize pack, packed with unforgettable Oilers experiences and a luxury stay. Details at coventryhomes.ca. Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and expert diagnosis. So go where the pros go and book an appointment at any of their 15 convenient Edmonton and area locations. Learn more at mic.ca.
You're tuned in to the Rogers Postgame Show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
Let's go to Pizza 73 out of town. Scoreboard Pizza 73 is the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. We will tell you that the Oilers won 62% of the faceoffs in this game. That was a very understated part of tonight's hockey game. The Boston Bruins, well, they're staying alive. 2-1 overtime victory in Buffalo. Buffalo had a chance to close them out in 5 at home. David Pastrnak on a breakaway, just a brilliant move, and the Sabres will need to go to Boston to try to win Game 6 to close out Beantown. Meanwhile, Minnesota Wild, and they were my pick in that series against Dallas. Got a healthy amount of respect for how great Dallas's veteran players are. They've gone to 3 straight conference finals. Minnesota's big, heavy, tough, and skilled, and they won tonight 4-2 in Dallas to go up 3-2 in that series, and they can close things out at home in Game 6. You know who else can do that? Yeah, the Anaheim Ducks. The Oilers got the win tonight 4-1, but Anaheim, they've won a game here in Edmonton, Game 2, and got the break on the call in overtime in Game 4, and they can close Edmonton out. Edmonton trying to, for the first time since 1998, rally from a 3-1 deficit in the series. Tonight, Draisaitl critical with a pair of goals and a lot going on. This is the Rogers Postgame Show.
Did you hear what happened to Rick while he was building his fence?
Yeah, he hit a natural gas line. They had to evacuate his entire neighborhood at dinner time, too. I bet he didn't make any new friends that day.
It cost him a ton to get the line repaired. I wonder why he didn't get his underground utilities marked.
Don't be that person. If you're digging on your property, request a locate for natural gas lines. It's free and can prevent serious injury or financial loss. And you won't upset the neighbors. Visit clickbeforeyoudig.com. A safety message brought to you by ATCO.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and better than ever. With more early bird prizes, bonus raffles, and $1 million jackpots, the largest 50-50 in professional sports can change your life forever. And every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. Get your 50-50 tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place. Who knows? You could be Alberta's next millionaire.
AGLC license number 744517.
Let's go to Molson Cup 3 Stars, and that is presented by our friends at Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian, Ultra Export, or Excel, there's Molson with your name on it. You must be a legal drinking age. This silly put Colson continues his strong play. He got Edmonton started. He's tonight's third star. Connor Ingram made 29 saves. He's tonight's second star. Leon Draisaitl, guy's been lethal against Anaheim in his career. 2 goals tonight. Draisaitl now has 8 goals, 22 points, 12 career games against Anaheim in the playoffs. The Rogers Postgame Show is heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. The Oilers return to action Thursday night. That's at 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Puck drop against the Ducks in Game 6 of this series. For my play-by-play partners, Cam Moon, who called tonight's game, Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Aidan Gaddam, studio producers Kellen Kennedy at the helm tonight, and Eamon Hashem, along with our longtime engineer, Troy Bowler. Bob Stauffer saying so long, everybody.
Ekholm will usher it up the left-hand side. Held in. Hard collision between Lazar and Trouba, and the Oilers are away. Nugent Hopkins with goals in back-to-back games to Bouchard. Beautiful look. Quick shot. Scored! Vasily Podkolzin and Edmonton, for the 5th consecutive game in this series, strikes first.
Here was a little quiet, a little tense to start things off. This goal gets them off their feet in an eruption. And it's just a nice stop up by Bouchard on the entry. Just the patience to slow up and wait for this play to develop. And a beautiful pass onto the tape of Podkolzin. The quick release snaps it up over top.
And that's why we tell you stuff about Dostal giving up the goal in the first shot. Here's a backhander that clipped the post. Podkolzin almost had 2 in less than 20. Off the left side, Granlund didn't get it out, but Hellison will. Poked away from Seneca. Dostal to play. Nugent Hopkins able to pick it off. Redirected. Score! Zach Hyman. Edmonton 2. Anaheim nothing.
In the first period. And it's Dostal that has this puck. He looks up. He waits a little bit to play it, but it's a turnover. And Edmonton's defense have been getting the puck to the net quickly. It's obviously something they want to do a little bit better. Aggressive forecheck, get pucks to net, and Zach Hyman, where he usually goes around the net, redirected it, looked like maybe in the slot, and then he just kind of touches this one through.
Carved out of there by Kapanen, flicked over to Draisaitl. Gathers himself, McDavid, inside, poked away from Draisaitl one time, tipped home! Draisaitl from Bouchard, 3-0! Edmonton pouring it on!
This is a beautiful shot pass by Evan Bouchard, but it starts with this work down low in the corner. Edmonton is winning these battles. Kapanen keeps fighting for this puck. Eventually it's Draisaitl. Little reversal down to McDavid. He throws it for Draisaitl, but it kind of finds its way out to Bouchard, and he sees Leon Draisaitl's side of the net. That's a deliberate shot pass right to the big...
McDavid looking for a lane in front. What a save! Husso on Hyman. Spread eagle to make the save, and now a penalty coming against Edmonton. Dickinson trying to rake it free. Going to be kept in by Granlund. Nifty pass to Kreider. Now John Carlson's open. He shoots, and a save made by Ingram. Rebound Terry. It's all made when you play
second power play for Anaheim, and they've been hot.
Driving in McTavish. To the net, blasted home, and Anaheim's right back in the game. Alex Killorn has cut it to 3-1, and the Ducks' power play stays blazing.
Was their first power play after the 4-on-4 expired, and Edmonton killed it off. This is short work on this one, though. A little bit of a broken play. The first pass attempt off the rush by McTavish comes back to him off the stick of Murphy, but then he threads it through right to Killorn. In tight, and he jams it home. Great stay with it, and a good...
Hyman got it across. One-timer Bouchard, and he half-manned on it. Tell you what, Husso's made a couple of big stops on the power play. Bouchard, McDavid loading up, dishing, one-timer score! He won't stop that one! Draisaitl extends the lead to 4-1.
Backhanded Draisaitl, he gets across and stones Draisaitl where he stoned Hyman in tight. This move on the line by Bouchard under pressure. Anaheim has been ultra aggressive on the penalty kill, and it's going to take a play like Bouchard on the line did to set this up. He finds McDavid.
The first goal in all 5 games. This is the first time, though, the Oilers have actually led heading into the third period. Troy Terry whistles one off the bar.
Only for Terry, he kind of uses a little bit of a block off the face-off, goes off the shoulder, off the bar.
Off the draw, though, dragged out of there by Seneca. Bouchard stays with him across, shooting, and a tough save on Granlund. Bouchard, and he half-manned on it. Tell you what, Husso's made a couple of big stops on the power play. Bouchard, McDavid loading up, dishing, one-timer score! He won't stop that one! Draisaitl extends the lead to 4-1.
Here's that big save you're talking about. He's had a couple, Husso. You start to think these add up after a while. What a pass by Hyman. No looker, backhanded Draisaitl. He gets across and stones Draisaitl where he stoned Hyman in tight. This move on the line by Bouchard under pressure. Anaheim has been ultra aggressive on the penalty kill, and it's going to take a play like Bouchard on the line did to set this up. He finds McDavid.
Flicked over to Draisaitl. Gathers himself. McDavid inside. Poked away from Draisaitl one time. Tipped home. Draisaitl from Bouchard. 3-0. Edmonton pouring it on.
This is a beautiful shot pass by Evan Bouchard, but it starts with this work down low in the corner. Edmonton is winning these battles. Kapanen keeps fighting for this puck. Eventually it's Draisaitl. Little reversal down to McDavid. He throws it for Draisaitl, but it kind of finds its way out to Bouchard, and he sees Leon Draisaitl's side of the net. That's a deliberate shot pass right to the big...
Left side, Granlund didn't get it out, but Hellison will. Poked away from Seneca. No stall to play. Nugent Hopkins able to pick it off. Redirected. Score! Zach Hyman. Edmonton 2. Anaheim nothing.
In the first period. And it's Dostal that has this puck. He looks up. He waits a little bit to play it. But it's a turnover. And Edmonton's defense have been getting the puck to the net quickly. It's obviously something they want to do a little bit better. Aggressive forecheck, get pucks to net, and Zach Hyman, where he usually goes around the net, redirected it, looked like maybe in the slot, and then he just kind of touches this one through.
Ekholm will usher it up the left-hand side. Held in. Hard collision between Lazar and Trouba, and the Oilers are away. Nugent Hopkins with goals in back-to-back games to Bouchard. Beautiful look. Quick shot score. Vasily Podkolzin and Edmonton for the 5th consecutive game in this series strikes first.
Here was a little quiet, a little tense to start things off. This goal gets them off their feet in an eruption. And it's just a nice stop up by Bouchard on the entry. Just the patience to slow up and wait for this play to develop. And a beautiful pass onto the tape of Podkolzin. The quick release snaps it up over top.
Well, the Oilers' backs are against the ropes, and that's typically when we see their best, as I'm pleased to be joined by the very best. His name is Jack Michaels. You can hear him tonight on Sportsnet, play-by-play man alongside Louis DeBrusque. And Jack, the big news this morning, Connor McDavid, Jason Dickinson, both game-time decisions.
Lighten up the night, another victory, feeling the fire so bright. The city's going crazy, feel the energy ignite. Oilers win, oh yeah, the boys are back tonight. Oilers win, oh yeah, we did it, hold on tight. Oilers win, celebrate till morning light. Oilers win, Oilers win. Oilers. Yeah, baby. When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We're the ones who bleed that copper and blue. Me and my crew, yeah. Believing in you. Oh.